So hang on. I would like to begin my stream today with a reading from a Facebook Marketplace listing that I had inquired on for a PlayStation 5 back June 14th. Holy shit. June 14th, 2025. I reached out to this guy 6 months ago. 6 months. Am I coming through? Now I am.
Yeah.
Okay. But I reached out to this guy 6 months ago, and I said, hi, is this available? What does it come with? And what's the condition? I get a reply last week. I get a reply last fucking week. And he says to me, hi. This comes with a cock ring and some used sperm if it comes in handy. If you wanted my used controller, they have been places that shouldn't be disclosed. I replied, fuck you, and reported his account.
Hey, at least he responded to you faster than Obama did.
He responded to me
Is it, man?
faster than Obama! I don't know, because I'm not oh, that reminds me. I don't know, because I'm not on Twitter. I'm not using Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
I blocked all links to Twitter on my Discord.
Oh, really?
I
swore I saw a Twitch link or Twitter link just the other day.
I blocked them today, this morning, because I got a message from Belrog that said, "Hey, should we this happened in another server I'm in? Should we consider banning links to Twitter because of the connections to literal child sexual abuse?" And
Oh, yeah.
And I went, yeah, because their robot, fucking Grok, sucks, and started generating that.
Oh. I
So
did not know
we're
about that.
fucking done. Like I've not been on Twitter in a very fucking long time. This absolutely seals the nail, the final nail in the coffin. I need to delete everything that was ever associated with this.
I seem to have lost my phone.
So I've banned all links to Twitter in my Discord. If you want to share a post, take a screenshot. I'm not and crop it properly. I'm not letting that shit onto my fucking site. And if you're on Twitter, get off of Twitter.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say, or better yet,
get off of Twitter. This has been Richard Sandwichard's PSA of the day. Sorry to start my stream off by talking about horrible news, but you know, people gotta know.
Yeah, somebody's got to say it.
We're playing Mass Effect on a much lighter note. I don't know if it's gonna be a light note. This is the end of the game almost, and
Yeah, we're very, very likely to finish the game tonight.
we could probably finish the game tonight.
I would actually say finish the game tonight. Not we may finish the game. Finish the game.
Finish
And
the
we
game
can start
tonight?
the Mass Effect 2 next week.
You're right. You're right. We can then.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready, Commander.
Caden? I don't know where Caden is. I'm going
Caden is
to.
by the commissary. Or, well, not commissary, that's not the right word, but.
POV, you are an ant. using
Normandy.
using POV correctly.
This is
I want a scouter.
The beast.
Don't look at me. I want a scouter.
A scouter. Oh yeah, the scouter. You can get one in Mass
Whoa.
Effect 2. What game is this?
Corners. I don't know what it is. Every game I've been playing recently, I've been finding bugs in. We were playing we were over at HP and Jote's place the other day, and we were playing that new Ultimate Chicken Horse. It's got a sequel that's called like Ultimate Sheep Zebra or something. And they're on bikes, and you like trials your way through levels you have to make yourself. Like live, each person picks pieces and puts traps and whatever else. And somehow I died at the same time as, I don't know which action it was, because a couple things happened at once. And I didn't die, but I couldn't live.
Oh, that's weird.
So the round timed out, like it ended, and my round didn't get to finish that time, but I couldn't move. I was still listed during that round as alive, but I was nowhere to be seen, and supposed to be dead.
Interesting.
I don't know how I did it.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Those
We
eyes.
just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major
I'm sorry, what
offensive
game was that?
system.
That
We're increasing
was
patrols and alarms for on posts to
Ultimate
make sure they can't establish another foothold.
Oh, right, the Ultimate Chicken Horse thing.
Zebra Sheep. It's the sequel
You
to
saved a lot
Chicken
of human
Horse.
lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's similar to that name. I have to land here? Why was I landing in Seoul?
And where?
On the moon or planet of Solcrum?
I think probably for a side quest. Video game character that is a guy wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Duke Nukem in his Beach DLC.
Okay, I will guess Duke Nukem. It wasn't that.
It wasn't Duke Nukem?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? It looks like it might be a character from Miami Vice.
Oh, Tony, fuck, what is his name?
Well, it's not Tony.
No, it's from, Grand Theft Auto. I want to say Grand Theft Auto New Vegas. Oh my god, can you imagine?
That would be weird. Miami Vice. There's no Tony.
Vince?
Like when I type in Tony, it comes up with Iron Man, Taskmaster, and Tony Hawk.
Vinny? I don't remember the main character.
No, Vinny. Hold on.
Video game.
Let's look at Vincent Moretti from A Way Out. It's not.
Dominic Toretto from... Oh, no, I finished all the Geth incursions. That's what I did last time. I went around, Tali's pilgrimage. Apparently, I can't give Tali her pilgrimage. To help Tali with her pilgrimage, you've given her a copy of the data. Oh, there we go. I've done it already.
Okay, so the options are Claude, Nico Bellic, Thomas Vercetti,
That one.
and Trevor Phillips. So Thomas.
Tommy Vercetti.
It was Tommy Vercetti. I'm doing the game duel.
Vice City? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Vice City.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Well, that's Sage from Valorant.
Right, I think that okay. We need to go to Ilos to stop Saren before he reaps all over us.
Nico with a K.
How do I leave? Can I stop using all my grenades?
Open the map.
Oh, I need to get in the. That's why.
No, open the map.
Hold on.
You don't have to. You just open the map and return to the ship. There's a button in the map screen.
It's fine. I got all my money back. I bought all that stuff. We don't have to go down on the planet anymore. Now we go straight to Ilos and get the end game of this game ending.
All right, give me any name, any video game in all of video game history.
Fallout New Vegas. That one was gonna be a little obvious.
Yeah,
From Admiral Hackett.
We just
that's fine. Okay, so single player only is correct, but it's newer than 2010.
Batman Arkham Knight.
It's also not first or third person, so we're looking
XCOM?
at text, side view, isometric, or VR. Mutant Year Zero?
No, not Mutant Years. It wasn't Mutant Year Zero? Did I
Or
say
Biomutant.
Mutant? Yeah, Mutant Year Zero, I think it's called.
Okay. So it is between 2011 and 2017. It's not isometric. Or, yeah.
So what are the
Or
options?
Third person.
Text adventure, VR.
Auditory, side view, text, and VR.
Limbo.
Okay. Could be Limbo. Limbo came out in around 2016.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Limbo's 2010. It's not side view.
Inside 2017? Before 2017.
Inside, let's take a look.
Was that-
Inside was 2016.
Okay,
Which is correct.
was that the
So
right-
we have the right year.
Was that the right view?
No, still not side view. So we need. It's likely a VR game. Came out in 2016.
In 2016, Half-Life Alyx.
That's what I was. That's exactly what I was about to put in. Half-Life Alyx.
I think that's
It is
still.
not VR, and also Half-Life Alyx was 2020.
I was gonna say that's way later, but it would tell us if it was VR.
It's not VR. So we're looking at
Text adventure.
text or auditory.
Was there a Monkey Island that came out in 2016?
2016. Let's get our one-time clue here real quick.
No, guess.
Yeah. Well, all that did was give us our.
I was gonna say guess Monkey Island.
Monkey Island is a text-based though.
It's a point and click, which is text-based.
I guess kind of. All right. So we're looking at something that was likely on Windows only. It was text-based. It came out in 2016 and was single player.
You may no. Off.
Had horror
Off? Still off? Ebe?
Off original?
Or original? Off was an RPG though.
Yeah, and that came out in 2008. Okay,
Off
it's
is
not just
so
Windows. This game was not just on Windows.
The Witch's House? No, those are old.
Witch's House. Okay. Old, so probably not. Also, Off is isometric.
It's a RPG, yeah. Yeah.
It's also looking like it is a horror, maybe stealth, not stealth. Okay, horror mystery. Horror mystery text game from 2016. Shady Brook.
Oh yeah,
maybe-
there's all of those, like Raven Lake Manor or whatever.
Not Shady Brook, so let's try live stream. Not live stream.
Oh, I wanted to read that lore and I hit A.
Stories.
Damn.
Stories Untold.
Oh, I played Stories
Untold is there.
I played Stories Untold on the stream.
Okay, cool. Google just lied to me. Stories Untold came out in 2017.
I played that on stream. It was okay. It was aggressively mediocre.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sarah is missing.
Emily was away. 2?
Commander?
Emily
got
was
company.
Have
away.
their sensors picked us up yet?
Not even.
Stealth
Neither of those are
systems
showing up.
engaged.
Okay.
Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
This is a tough one.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in
Also,
on
it's
the
not
coordinates.
sci-fi.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open
Can you
terrain
guess
to drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
The Wolf Among Us?
We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
I mean, I can. I'm not sure if that will count as text-based.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
No, that's considered third person, and it was also
It's
2013.
not an option. It's a suicide road.
And we are.
I
Damn.
can do it.
What a good. I need to play The Wolf Among Us on this show.
Yes,
I can do it.
I agree. We're at our final guess now. as
That
well.
that would be a fantastic game. I'll glass him. I'll glass him every time.
2016 single-player text. I'm just gonna. 2016.
I love the way that the energy
single-player
ripples across the Normandy like that. There he is. Drive your ship right into him. Just crash it right into him.
Keep moving. Inside. Now.
You were so close.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
What?
Saren found something to open it. There must be some kind of security override
Did you?
somewhere
What
in
was
the
it?
complex.
We'll have to
I haven't
find some
even
way
gotten
to
there
get in.
yet. I'm looking, and like
Dear Esther,
the last.
what remains
the
of
last
Edith
text
Finch?
base. Maybe, but like the last classified text game that they are able to like determine is a thing. It was made in 2000,
What game?
but Edith Finch is considered first person, so I wouldn't.
Yeah,
say
I
it's
guess
that.
so.
There's a game called Shrapnel that came out in 2000. Okay.
I switch Rex's equipment.
Oh,
Oh, right, he's got this.
it's Darkest Dungeon.
That's bullshit.
I don't know for certain that it's Darkest Dungeon. Let me put it that way. I have not like guessed it yet, but based off the top 10 indie games for 2016, Darkest Dungeon is the one that sticks out most to me as being potentially the answer.
Okay.
It's possible it's not. Oh wait,
Waiting.
could it be Oxenfree?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, I think Oxenfree is more likely than Darkest.
Yeah,
Dungeon.
that would make some sense.
Yeah, it was not Oxenfree.
Really?
It was a game I've never heard of before.
Okay.
Called Umineko When They Cry ? Arcs. It looks like it is a Japanese
Umineko?
Yeah.
Oh my
A
god!
Japanese adventure visual novel.
Are you kidding me? It was Umineko?
Yeah.
I've got fucking people on Tumblr posting about this shit every day, and I didn't even think about it.
Wait, really?
Every day of my life, there are people posting on my Tumblr, like not my Tumblr, just on my dashboard of Umineko every single. I didn't think it was 2016. Fuck me.
Apparently it was.
Oh my god.
Okay, the next one we're looking at here is keywords.
Foaming
So
at the
the first-
mouth over Umineko.
That's wild. So the first four hints for this game: murder, sacrifice, pixel art, and text heavy.
Cults
I'm
of the
immediately
Lamb.
Thinking maybe I will guess that next. I'm thinking immediately Danganronpa.
Sacrifice?
Yeah, one of the Danganronpa games. I don't remember which one. I think it's
I don't know them.
probably 2. Has like murder. Is like a murder mystery with like
They're
ritual sacrifice.
Oh,
involved
I was gonna
in
say
it.
they're all a murder mystery. It's
Okay,
like the
so
point.
It is. It's very close.
To
We've got it is a point and click game. It is adventure. It's on Linux, PC, and Mac, but it is not a Danganronpa. It's also got dark themes, bleak future, short scenes, and story driven. Pixel art.
what did I
Is this
say?
one?
I think it might still be that.
What'd you say? What did you say?
I don't remember. I forgot now.
Murder. Cult of the Lamb.
I did. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not sure it's that, but I will guess it because it's not a point and click. But okay, it was not.
Oh, you said
Strategy,
point and click?
however, Yes, it is also a strategy and indie, so that matches. Stress meter, time pressure, static screens, and dialogue options. Static screens?
Sci-fi?
It doesn't say sci-fi, but it does say bleak future, so possibly.
Citizen Sleeper?
Maybe. I could see Citizen Sleeper. There's a sequel?
It came out
It is not
recently.
Citizen Sleeper. Male protagonist, declarative title, hostage situation, and minimal interface. Is this Hostage Negotiator? Seeing as how that's not a game, no.
It's not a game?
Hostage Negotiator is not a
That
game.
feels like a game. I feel like I've seen it
feel
on
like
Steam.
It should be, yeah. At least it's not a game that shows up on GameDole.
On GameDole. Ah, they've got to update all of the games for GameDole. Do they have? Are they patched for GameDole?
I don't know, man.
Is your game
Okay,
tuned
so-
for lean?
Declarative title. So that's like...
That's like, hell yeah.
Remains of Edith Finch. Or that, yeah.
Well, there's a game called Hell Yeah.
McPixel? McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure.
McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure? Okay.
That's not it, even remotely.
Okay.
But I saw it and I just
Have you
had to.
never played McDonald's
Okay,
Treasure Land
well,
Adventure?
Have you?
It's better than McKids.
Okay. The next 4 are permadeath scenes, player punishment, resource management, and digital distribution.
Fear and Hunger. Minecraft.
Fear and Hunger. It is not Fear and Hunger. What even is this?
What?
Okay, this is the pixelized cover art. I'm gonna send it to you in Discord.
I might recognize it.
The final actual like text clue is choice and consequence. Oh, sorry, no. No combat focus, point and click, and failure is expected. Is this just the Oregon Trail?
No, Oregon Trail's box art doesn't look like
No, it does not.
that. I
Is it Oregon Trail?
recognize this box art though. Here, we'll take a look at that. I recognize this. I've seen this before somewhere. I'm trying to remember.
Apparently they made a movie called Oregon Trail back in 2023.
Hey.
Interesting.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with
Oregon Trail.
Yeah. It also looks like it is not an American film. Or it's like ridiculously it's got Thomas
European?
Lennon in it.
That could just be a
It's an
name.
indie film. No, Thomas Lennon is like the comedian. Thomas Lennon. He was in he's Mr. New Boot Goofin from Reno 911.
Oh, okay. I was like, who? New
That's not
Boot
Reno
Goofin.
911, it's,
No, it is.
Oh, it's not Super Troopers?
No, that's Reno 911.
Okay, well, there you go. I'm so confused as to what this game is. Apparently it's a turn-based strategy game.
Turn-based strategy, choices matter.
It's not Demon School.
Lisa? Undertale. That's the Undertale box art! Hold on. Hold on. Is it not?
That is not the Undertale box art because the Undertale box art is just the word Undertale.
Oh, it's not with the flowers underneath it? No, it's not. Okay.
No. Even if it was, it would be in black and white. And this is not in black and white. This is something else. It's like... It looks like it's like 4 or 5 words.
And just something on the bottom third of the screen. I've seen it before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it before too, but I have no clue at this point what it could possibly be. I'm gonna press skip, and we're gonna shoot ourselves. Oh.
What was it?
Okay. I have only like a little bit. I've only seen a little bit of this game. It's called Gods Will Be Watching.
Nope. I don't know that one. Never mind.
I've seen a little bit of it. It's a Devolver Digital game.
Okay. And?
I don't know if you're familiar with Devolver Digital.
I know Devolver.
Something.
Devolver does an E3 presentation every year. And makes it crazy.
Yeah. No, they don't.
I mean, they have their own Devolver digital presentation every year.
I was just say they certainly don't have.
They have their own
presentation
annual
form.
presentation every year.
All right, let's go back. We're gonna do game number 420. All right. Immediately, I'm thinking Donkey Kong Country.
That's not really a 420 game, is it? Does Donkey Kong? Oh, he was voiced by Seth Rogen.
Well, the clues are jungle, volcano, and platform.
Terraria.
Where's the Donkey Kong first? It is not Donkey Kong.
Terraria.
Boomerang, skateboard, and waterfalls.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Game?
Oh,
It is a platform adventure game.
is it not
it
Silent
maybe,
Tasmanian Tiger?
Maybe? Pretty sure that was a PlayStation game.
I thought that was on the
Windows.
GameCube.
8-bit lava pit speed ride.
Mario 3.
With skateboards?
Oh, with skateboards?
Yeah.
8-bit with skateboards? 8-bit with skateboards? What's 8-bit with skateboards? Joust. Skate or die. I doubted skate or
Hidden
die.
eggs, enemy snails,
Hidden
dinosaur ride.
eggs? Okay, is this not Mario?
Wait. It is. It's Mario Odyssey. It's not Super Mario Odyssey. It's also wrong franchise and Saga. It's not a Mario game.
What? Okay.
Tropical Island fruit collection moving platforms. I don't know what's happening here. What do you want?
Tropical Island fruit collection on the year 2000 for the Wii?
I didn't say the year 2000.
I thought you said the year 2000 on the Wii?
It's on the Wii and Wii U.
And the Wii U's a big difference.
It's on both. Is this Banjo-Kazooie? No. That's not what I'm thinking. Not Banjo-Kazooie.
Ukulele?
I'm thinking Crash Bandicoot.
He doesn't have a dinosaur friend. I can't speak for the later games. I don't think there was a game on the Wii, but I could be wrong.
What the heck?
What?
Fireball power-up, auto-scrolling levels, damsel in distress.
Super Mario, new Super Mario Brothers
It's not
Wii.
Mario.
It's not Mario
It's
at
not
all?
Mario. No, I said wrong franchise. This is the cover. Is this I Want to Be the Guy? This is it wasn't. It was Hudson's Adventure Island.
Adventure Island?
Apparently.
Okay. Is there not anything here? Where am I?
Look.
Okay, I need to go over this way. I thought I wasn't able
you're
to.
in Ilos. You have to
Oh, here I go.
like explore the whole area.
Oh, no, I'm still. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm good. Because I couldn't vault over this, which is honestly a little embarrassing.
Oh.
I had to get to here. There we go. I did it.
What the heck is God Hand?
You don't know what God Hand is?
No.
Well, I'm playing God Hand after I play Devil May Cry.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll find out then.
You'll find out then. Oh my God, God Hand is so good. It is one of the what? It's free?
Oh, this is not. Nope. This is not the same God Hand.
Oh.
This is a VR game.
Okay.
Released in 2019.
God Hand on the
Looks way
PS2 is a character action game where you get to make your own move list. So, like, you're... Yeah. You... It's a character action game where you get to choose the moves you want to take out into the battlefield. It's awesome.
Interesting.
And the better you do, the harder it gets.
Interesting.
It's so good. There are runs of it that are designed to be hitless, because when you get hit, Gene, the main character, he's got a kick me sign on the back of his back, and the first time you get hit, it comes off. People do runs where they play the entire game hitless so they can keep the kick me sign on his back.
That's kind of funny. What on earth is this? Okay, I was just looking at Steam and there's like a game called Dead Take.
Okay.
It looks fine, but I was jump scared by Neil Newbon.
He jump scared? Is that possible?
Kinda. I wasn't expecting to see his face on something that isn't Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
this game looks so good. Okay, so I played
holy shit,
a game recently called I'm sorry, played a demo of a game recently called Big Hops.
Big Hops?
It's like a Big Hops, yes. It's a
Judy Hopps simulator, yeah.
No. It's like a PS2 it's a 3D platformer action adventure game where you play as a frog. And it's very similar to games like Crash Bandicoot and things like that. It has a similar like vibe, right? It's a homage to PlayStation and
other platformers of the time.
GameCube and stuff like that. It's really cool. It was very fun to play. You play as this little kid frog who has a tongue and can do like frog stuff, and then gets convinced by an evil spirit to free them from their temple that they've been trapped in. And then goes on mind-bending adventures trying to become famous or something like that. I don't remember the exact
Kendra just found a frog game
unless he's already found it.
The other day where like it's a platformer and you could use your tongue to grapple around.
That's the exact game I'm talking about.
Okay, then it's multiplayer?
Sounds like
single player.
Kind of
okay, this one was multiplayer.
I don't recognize the language.
Oh, okay, so it's not the
Probably
same.
in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
You can't understand it? I speak Prothean.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Oh, Short Hike looks like it would be really fun. It's in a bundle.
You've never played a Short Hike?
No.
You should play a Short Hike.
That Big Hops game is in a bundle with a Short Hike, Little Kitty Big City, and Little Gator game.
Okay, you should get it to play Little Kitty Big City and a Short Hike alone.
It's expensive. It's 3% off right now.
Oh!
It's $63, which I do not quite have.
Well, if you want a Short Hike, I think I can get you a copy.
Maybe at some other point. I'm more excited for a long hike or a short hike or whatever the other one's called.
Big Walk?
With the Big Walk, yeah. Big
no,
Walk.
a Short Hike is a completely different game.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Man, Steam is a hellhole.
Is it?
Well, it's like half games that actually look in. Well, I say half. It's like 15% games that actually look interesting. 30% slop, just absolute the like sloppiest games you've ever seen. They were barely like actual games. And then the remaining is like I used AI to create this porn game.
Yeah, there's I filtered a lot of those.
There's so so
There are so many.
Like, specifically, this is on the front page, by the way. You do have to scroll down quite a ways. Because, like,
It's on the front page.
I'm like, featured, recommended, discounts and events, browse by category. I scroll down all past all of that to look at the new and trending. It's like Big Hops, Quarantine Zone: The Last Check, a game that looks like a ripoff of Raid Shadow Legends, but is tagged with sexual content, called Smutstone.
Okay.
A game called Gambler's Table, which is like a automation management idler game where you've got a bunch of little minions running around on your table, flipping coins and making money.
I sent you a code, by the way.
Oh. Well, okay. Thanks. I assume for a short hike?
Yeah. I got it for less than $3.
Oh, nice. And then the very next game after the Gambler's Table is a porn parody of Fallout.
What's that one called? No, but I mean, not that I want to know, but I want to know what it's called.
Fapout 69. Oh, sorry, radiation symbol emoji. That is a part of the title, radiation symbol emoji.
Is that before or after the 69?
After. Yikes. Hey, it's also on sale, 37% off.
How much is that?
It's $9.44.
Boy, I wonder...
AKA too much.
I wonder how much it is on your soul.
On your soul?
On your soul.
If you're buying this kind of content, you've already sold. Your soul's already irreparable.
If you're buying porn games on Steam, I think you've lost.
I think you've lost, yeah. And then there's a few other ones as well, like My Best Friend's Sister, and a couple other ones, but I just had to...
I saw that, I thought that was a joke.
One. Apparently not.
That looks like a child.
Yeah, kinda. That's not great.
No, it's not. This is right back to where we started the stream at too.
I'm gonna
this is the kind of shit that people are putting out.
Some way I can
I filter all of this shit because I don't want to see kitty porn game for gooners.
I don't want to see. I'm trying to make it go away, and it won't go away.
It's not that I'm
out of your preferences.
It's not that I'm a fucking Puritan. It's that I know that my games
some is fine,
aren't going
frequent and adult only. No, thank you.
I am not going to buy a Steam game and play it and let all of my friends know with their notifications on. Richard Sandwichard's playing Honey Pop 2. He's got his dick out and he's ready to go. You see it pop up in the corner, and it's like Goon Police 4, and it's like, okay, well, I know what this guy's doing.
Goon Police 4.
You get the notification in the corner, and it's Pretty Princess Sex Castle, Bowser's Revenge, and it's like, wow, how'd they get the rights to Bowser? But that comes up. It comes up. And it's like, oh, well, all of my friends know that I'm playing Gotta Catch Them All inside of my pussy. These are, I don't know if these are real games, but now that I've said them, they're all real. They're all extant. They are somewhere on the internet. I'm sure that if you looked on HIO or if you looked elsewhere, people have already made these games, and that's fine. That is okay. These games have a place. This isn't me saying that these are bad to play. It's that if I'm playing them, I don't want Steam to notify my friends and family that I'm playing the sex game for sex people.
The sex game for sex people?
I mean, if you want people to know, that's your own business. Like, that is your own business. Like, I'm not yucking anybody's.
Sorry, do we need to like mark this some mature stream now?
No, I'm not yucking anybody's. You know, I'm not out
you
here.
have faded away into nothingness.
Have I'm not. Am I back?
You're good now.
I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum here, but I'm saying I don't want Steam to broadcast anything like that. I do not want a app that I have on my computer to tell people what I'm doing. Like,
I 1,000% agree with you on that.
Like, if you have Google Chrome, like, let's say it's Google Chrome has Tumblr open. What other things might it say?
Right, but it also makes me think of the, like,
That's why I don't have my Discord activity on.
It's like, here's the share to Facebook button on rando porn website. Who's clicking that? I want to know so I can avoid them.
But the thing is, if a person is sharing that and he's in some kind of fetish community on Facebook, those people have a home. Those people have a place. That's the thing. Again, there are places that this stuff needs to be in. Like, I'm not saying that it can't. It can't necessarily all be public. Like, I'm not trying to be Puritan. Like, I'm not saying people can't have sex, but I'm saying, like, you know, everything has its place.
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
I
totally get where you're coming from.
I don't want to play.
I just always thought that button was amusing.
It is. It is. But, like, I don't want my friends to know that I purchased and am booting up Jizz Donut Shop for the first time, and like, you know,
what? That's crazy. You don't want your friends to see that you're getting an achievement for eating 25 of them. Selling 25.
I don't want my sexual hot dog simulation video game to pop up an achievement that tells me that I've eaten a glazillion.
Okay, I was just reminded. Do you remember there was a game that came out a little while ago that was like, I think the whole thing was like an ad for recycling.
What?
Which contextually is a wild thing to say.
That's awesome. All right.
It was like a soda can dating simulator. Hold on, I gotta.
I would love more information about this.
Dating.
Only cans. Only cans. I'm getting it in
only
chat.
Cans. So I, as a joke, because it was like free or really, really cheap, bought it and played it and got private messages being like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, what are you talking about? I had to literally explain to these people, no, it's a comedy game, I promise you. It's not even available on Steam anymore. I don't know if it was ever available on Steam. Hold on.
People were still you just booted it up and it went, bro, what are you doing?
No, it's a thing on Steam.
Okay.
Maybe because I changed my settings just now, it's like you can't see that anymore. One title has been excluded based on your preferences. Yeah, okay.
Is that it?
Yeah. What is happening? I don't understand what's happening.
I don't either.
Okay, fine.
Now I'm like in the background attempting to come up with more like terrible video game names.
Okay, yeah. So it was free. Oh, they made another
Stardew Valley.
It's called Polyarmory.
Polyarmory? Wait.
A gun dating simulator.
Okay, that's different from the sword dating simulator.
Yeah.
Which I think is just called Boyfriend Dungeon.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
That game is awful.
Oh, that sucks.
From what I hear. It's not like, oh god, you shouldn't play it. It's like, oh my god, this is hilarious and terrible.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The thing that stuck out to me with this Only Cans game was the Cowboy root beer soda.
Mm-hmm. And?
It was just really funny to play.
What stuck out to you about this you said cowboy root beer soda?
It was just funny to like hear this guy with like a
southern drawl,
a soda can with a southern drawl moaning in your ears.
Oh, God.
Hey, hold on. I need
to
look
free?
at the. It's free, yeah. I need to look at the voice cast for this game because I remember being really shocked at some of the voice actors.
3,566 titles, including Only Cans Thirst Date, have been excluded based on your preferences. I only searched Only Cans.
Okay, so Only Cans, stacked cast of well-known voice actors like person I don't know, Neil Newbon, and Emily Axford.
Hold on, Neil Newbon's in this?
Yes, as well as Dan and Aaron from
Game Grumps? Okay.
Game Grumps, yes. Also, Emily plays the only human character. Or like one of the only human characters.
Alright, let's redo Elderflower.
Nice.
So yes, Neil Newbon.
What?
This isn't exactly what I thought this was going to be.
Guess you're never ready for what the can first said.
Oh, okay. I understand. I understand what this is. I think.
It's
they
very amusing game.
They give you commands that you have to hit on the timer at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's gameplay. Because it's easy to play with one hand.
Jesus. I mean, not wrong. Who is Nick Apostolides?
Why?
He's one of the voice actors. Oh, apparently he's Leon Kennedy.
The new Leon Kennedy? I was like, that name sounds familiar.
I think the new, like the remake voice actor for Leon Kennedy. Yeah.
Well,
because he's in Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 2. Yeah, he's the new Leon Kennedy.
Excuse me,
he's
what's
also in Monster Hunter World?
Excuse
as
me,
Leon Kennedy.
what's Infinite Darkness?
Resident Evil Infinite Darkness is a TV miniseries. It's 4 episodes, and it was on Netflix. It is awful looking, but it is Leon and Claire trying to stop a zombie outbreak. 4 episodes long. It looks interesting.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Anyway. Yeah, that's what it's that's what he did. He's Leon Kennedy. And also in Only Cans. A few other people that I don't recognize. Other than, of course, Neil Newbon, who for some reason does not have a picture on IMDb.
He doesn't?
No, I am also mostly certain a decent number of the people on this list are actual, like, adult film stars.
I would assume.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, it's because this is the wrong profile for Neil Newbon. was like, why is his name not showing up?
The wrong profile? He's got 2 different names. He's copywritten to be 1 normal and 2 in porn.
Yeah, there's Neil Newbon 1 and Neil Newbon 2.
Who's the second one?
It's the same guy, it just for some reason is attributed only to OnlyCans. Weirdly enough.
You know, that makes sense.
Doesn't want that showing up
I
on his
could
primary,
imagine, yes.
Apparently Neil Newbon is Dracula in Vampire Survivors?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know Dracula had a voice in Vampire Survivors.
I didn't want people to get spoiled on that bit.
My bad. I just saw it and was like, huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
when you get to the final boss fight at the end of Dracula's the Castlevania DLC, Dracula has a bit. He says his stuff, and then there's this really cool climactic boss fight that I will have to show everybody at some point. I wonder when that could possibly be.
Yeah.
I wonder...
Maybe on a Tuesday at some point?
Perhaps in the future on a Tuesday. It could be any particular Tuesday. It doesn't have to be Castlevania Tuesday either.
Oh. Apparently Neil Newbon is going to be in the upcoming Starfinder game. Apparently they're making a Starfinder game.
I was gonna say, hold on, they're making a Starfinder game?
Apparently.
Okay, good for them. We'll see how far they get.
Yeah.
It's gonna have the same problems, unless, you know, honestly, it probably won't if it's gonna be anything like the Space Marine game, or Baldur's Gate, or the Pathfinder games.
It's probably going to be more similar to the Pathfinder games than anything.
Which I've been going through them a little bit. I got Wrath of the Righteous for like $3, and I'm playing it, and I'm like, this is pretty cool.
The only Pathfinder game I have is Kingmaker, and let me tell you,
that one's also apparently pretty cool.
Let me tell you, that game sucks.
Oh, you think so?
At least, yeah, in my opinion. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon.
That's it.
Sorry, I was like, oh, I have Ultimate Chicken Horse in my library. Let me take a look.
Yeah, you can find out what it is. Immediately.
Ultimate Sheep
Raccoon. Way?
It's out now. Yeah, interesting.
Oh, I see. Is that supposed to...
Okay. I will say there is one game I'd like to see you play at some point.
Yeah.
On like a... Oh, did you end your...
Did I end mine?
Discord stream?
I might never have started it back up. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just went to go look at it and was like, oh, it's not there.
Is it there now?
It's... Give me a second. No, it's not working.
Discord.
It's not that big of a problem.
Discord, you son of a bitch.
Discord sucks. But anyways, the game I would like to see you play at some point, if it's like in between things.
I'm lost.
It's a very short game. It's maybe a total of 3 or 4 hours long. Okay. It's on your wish list. It's called Tactical Breach Wizards.
Oh yeah, I've wanted to take a look at that for a little bit.
The game is very fun.
It's only like 3 or 4 hours?
It's very short. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they hit you the concepts and then they get out before it gets too stale.
Kind of.
That's
they
pretty
hit you
good.
with the concept and add on to it until you feel like you have too much going on, and then the game's over.
No, I like that. Oh, I had to go.
I actually kind of like games that do that too, where they just like they hit you with a simple concept and they build and build and build and build and build, and then the game is over.
Donut County's like that, but I feel like it ends a little too soon.
Yeah, Donut County was sadly short game.
It was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I got one of the Geth rifles. And Shepard's flat
The
ass.
sad thing about the Geth rifles, Shepard needs to start doing some squats and some hip abduction.
Shepard needs to start taking some E. We've only got a couple. We only got a couple more weeks, Shepard. Eat the burger.
Eat the Impossible Whopper. Do you remember the whole like controversy surrounding the Impossible Whopper?
Yes, because people were afraid that of naturally occurring estrogen in food.
Yes, and not the fact that it tastes terrible. They were more worried about getting force feminized than they were with how bad it tasted.
I'm not gonna eat it because I don't want
taste
to be a
bad.
girl. Okay, so you're gonna avoid all forms of soy. Good job avoiding most foods.
Yeah, soy's in a lot of stuff.
Fucking phytoestrogen.
Like, what's the freaking Asian food? Boom. You just cannot eat Asian food anymore.
Nope, not a bit.
Ever heard of soy sauce?
Got soy in it.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's where we stand with that. People suck. That's where we stand with that. What was that demo?
My brain just made a series of leaps of logic that started one place and then went, oh, maybe that's really why they call them that. Like, because like the right wing calls you a soy boy for taking the soy.
That's
right?
exactly what it is.
And then my brain went, okay, but in Asian cultures they eat a lot of soy and that doesn't whatever. And then my brain went, no, but they probably take the trans community in those countries and say, look, that's what'll happen to you if you do that, and they poured it over to there, and it's like, no, you're an idiot.
I mean, yeah. That's definitely makes a lot of sense, at least. Your leap of logic is
like
more
my
like
brain went like it wasn't leaps of logic, but it went from there to I wonder and then it went from I wonder if they think that way. Why do they think that way? There. Oh, and it just got awful and transphobic in my brain for a second. I'm like, this is probably really how these people reason this out. And then it turns into a term that sounds like nothing, and that's why dog whistles work the way that they do.
Yep. Dog whistles suck.
I want to eat the right wing.
Oh, just make sure you put a lot of soy on them first.
Yeah,
a lot of soy sauce.
I'll marinate them in some soy and garlic.
Did you push a button yet?
I don't know.
I know you talked to the VI, but this area is a little confusing. There's a button there's like an elevator somewhere that you have to go up to, and then there's a button. And then you press that button, and
I remember being lost on Ilos.
Yeah, Ilos is a little tough. I did it just recently, and even I'm just like, wait a minute, what? Hold on.
Yep, open my map. Hold on.
Yeah. See everything.
Elevator.
Discord sucks.
Elevator. Okay, so it wants me to go back down there.
You need to go to the elevator that's farthest from the car, the Mako.
Both of them had an objective marker on it, so they just want me to go down.
Yeah, just find a way to get out of here. I hate this area so much. It's like, wait, where am I going? Good luck.
And it's all like green and has the same texture.
You're going the right way, I think. I
was already down.
You need to go up the ramp there. Yeah. This is the right area. There's an elevator there.
Oh, you're right. You're on a delay. Oh, I can't go there. So I gotta go back down the other side. How do I?
Are going back to where the ramp was? There was an elevator there.
They wouldn't let me open that door. And where the ramp was doesn't have a button, so I assume that's an out only.
This is the worst too, because this is a necessary checkpoint for you to go through in order to finish the game, and it is a maze.
Am I locked out now?
I don't think so. I just do not remember where the thing to unlock the door is.
Okay, this is the second time I've heard an explosion come.
It's down here then?
I can reload my save if we have to.
I think we might want to hold off on that just a bit, because...
Return to your vehicle and follow Saren.
Oh.
I did it already.
Okay, well there you go.
I don't know why it's telling me to go there. I just gotta get out.
Game
now.
design is outdated. Although I will say, Mass Effect actually does hold up decently well.
Oh, I mean...
Still not great, but compared to more modern games, it does okay.
What I'll say is I like that there's not a huge part of the UI dedicated to going, hey, you need to go this way in this direction. I
do believe there is actually a button you can press that's highlights your compass to tell you which direction to go. I just do not remember what button it is.
That might be in Mass Effect 2.
Maybe.
But there's outside of
tapping your bumpers.
Yep. But I'll come back to it.
My bad.
It's fine.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been into much of it.
There is one small tip I have for you in this section.
Okay.
When the wall comes up in front of you, don't crash into it.
Gotcha. Oh, what I was gonna say is there's not outside of behind me, because you can't see behind me on the screen. That's where the compass is, and that's it. There's thing in the bottom left. There's really a minimalistic HUD on Mass Effect 1. And the fact that there's not when I needed to go to the journal and check to make sure I could go to the next section, because I wasn't it didn't give me an update that said go to the next section. which is a problem. However, I do like that it doesn't tell you immediately on your screen to make sure that the gamer in the chair knows exactly what to do every minute that he's playing, because I like when people have to use their heads a little bit. However, the fact that I didn't know if what I did had done anything and didn't get a dialogue box that said, okay, next step of the mission, go check your log, or there's no little icon that lets you know that like a mission was updated or something, or at least your main quest. There needs to be something, I think.
Yeah. I get that.
Like it's not, there's not even a lot you'd have to change. It just needs a little extra.
Like a little loading icon when you get done with the or like a save icon or something.
Like a save icon will come up, but like
just
you
pop up and be like, here you go.
You also
something happened.
I guess I'll see if like journal updated comes up, but something more obvious needs to happen when that happens. Like a sound, like in some games there's a sound effect, like you get like a page turning and like that's your indication that like you've gotten a quest. Or like in Fallout, when you get to a point where you get to the next stage of your quest, they your Pip-Boy will update and it'll say, well, you're fucking in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, you're in 4, your Pip-Boy marker changes to a new location. But it also does let you know that there's a new stage to the quest that you're on, and then that, you know, that'll disappear. But this needs just a touch of something, because if I am not noticing it, it's not big enough.
Right. I do find typically in Mass Effect 2 that's a little bit more clear most of the time. It'll actually like pop up things and be like, hey, this is what you need to be doing right now.
I think even in like KOTOR, like that wasn't a problem, because at most times after dialogue, you would get a box that was nothing but text that would come up that you'd have to hit A to get past. And it would be like, you talked about this. This is a place you gotta go. Like, it...
Maybe. It's been, like...
That also might not be in KOTOR, and that might be in just Baldur's Gate. I don't remember. But, like, there are some things... Like, not even this is... Like, it takes a lot of...
You faded out a little there.
I'm not even gonna say that this is like a CRPG, but like this takes a lot of cues and design from people who knew how to make those. So like you'd think that you're...
Like, I mean, it's BioWare. BioWare made the first 2 Baldur's Gate games.
Yeah. And Neverwinter Nights. Whoa!
I think it would be cool if the next KOTOR game, whatever that ends up looking like, if it ends up looking like anything. Oh, you managed to do it without the wall. That's hilarious.
Well,
I did this,
all right. I hit that root.
I got
I was like a turtle.
I got it to the this like wall up here that you can kind of see in front of you, this force wall, and was like, I just drive into it, and then ended up turtled on my back and couldn't get it to flip back over, so I had to reload. All I had to do was hit A, and it kind of wanted to flip itself back over. Something automated. I didn't try A.
Like the jump command made some sense.
Yeah,
Boost also might
that.
have made some sense.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just realizing you actually haven't spoken with the VI yet.
It didn't say to.
What do you think we're gonna find down here?
No, you're about to.
Oh.
There's a specific...
Oh, right, yes, that's right.
No, I saw you speaking to the thing, the like hologram, and I realized that was actually the corrupted recording.
Yeah,
that
it
only
wasn't
Shepard can
actually the
understand 'cause it's in
message.
Prothean.
This is Vigil and the actual.
Yes. This is Vigil. The one who's like, hey,
You are not
You need to.
You flipped my side.
not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was
Do the thing.
This is why we sent out warning through the
Brain's not
beacons.
working properly today.
Looks like some kind of VI program.
Sorry.
Badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps
Oh,
there
yeah.
is still hope.
I never went and found my phone. I'll be back in a minute.
Sure.
I can understand you.
I put my phone down somewhere and I do not know where it's
I
at.
have been monitoring
I
your
love that
communications.
they talk about indoctrination from the beginning.
I have translated my
Yeah, it's
output into a
pretty cool.
format you will comprehend.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
My name
Sure.
is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
I think this is the second or third time they talk about indoctrination in this game to begin with at all. Like they clearly have like, oh, Saren's able to do that, but it's really it's not Saren pulling the strings.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
Okay. I have returned.
Hello.
With personality blueprints from Kesad Aishan,
Artificial intelligence.
An actual artificial intelligence.
Right. But Gen AI sucks.
Yeah, this guy doesn't suck.
Why did you bring me
Well,
here?
generative AI.
Continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand. or you will
Steam
make
needs
the
to
same
take
mistake.
their Gen AI disclosures a little further.
Your civilization
Yeah, they need to
And-
kill people.
as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization
I mean,
that came before
if they want
us.
to. That's
They
not where I
could.
was going with it, though. No, where I was going with it is they need to
One that links
allow
the
you to
past
filter out games that use generative AI.
Wait, hold on. He just dropped the news on us.
the Reapers will
Oh, my bad. Yes, the Citadel is an enormous mass relay.
The Citadel's just a big ass mass relay, and the Reapers are coming through it. Oh no!
A big ass relay.
And proms tomorrow.
Proms tomorrow? Oh no, Shepard.
You're gonna have to give it away.
Whoever are you gonna get to take you to prom?
You're gonna have to give it away before then, Shep.
Shepard, you're gonna have to ask Rex to take you to prom at this point.
I don't think you can romance it.
Biggest whiff in all of gaming.
They let you
history.
fuck Iron Bull, but they don't let you have sex with Rex?
Exactly. Biggest whiff in all of gaming history is that you cannot romance the Krogan in any of the games.
I feel like that's the comparison, and I'm not sure why.
No, it makes sense.
Because he's a Canary, right?
Yeah.
That's not the same as
Not exactly, but
Uplifted Lizard.
it's a good comparison, right?
It's a
'Cause they're
different species
pretty
enough.
similar. So here's the thing, right? With the Kunari, which when you do your Dragon Age Mondays, we'll get into this a little bit
I
more,
am
but
not playing Dragon Age.
I said what I said.
I am
When
not
you do Dragon
playing
Age
Dragon
Mondays,
Age.
we'll get into this a little more, but
Lame will also be on Dragon Age Mondays then. We'll have some great conversations.
So the thing about Kunari, right?
Hmm.
They're sort of like potentially genetically modified, so they're kind of more similar to Krogan than you might think. They're
That's
like,
not a lizard that is uplifted.
you're actually, they kind of are, because they have some amount of, at least it's theorized in game, in universe, that the Kunari have some amount of dragon DNA.
I'm a little upset that I got this in one.
It's kind of similar.
I'm a little upset I got it in one.
It's like poetry.
It rhymes.
Thank you very much for one of the most iconic things anyone could ever say ever, George Lucas. And you did nothing else good for humankind ever.
That's not true. He made the
You know
first
what?
Star Wars.
That's true. He made 6 good Star Wars movies.
He made 6. You know, are we at the point where we're willing to say, yeah, the prequels were good compared to the sequels?
We've actually wrapped back around to saying they're bad again.
Because 2 is still bad.
And I'm upset about it.
2 is still bad.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
they have problems.
3 is
like
the
them more than
best
sequels.
of those movies.
Oh, 1000%.
Like, the first one is slow and boring. The second one is slow and boring until it's not, and then it's not great. Because that's like the last, like, I feel like hour of the movie. How long are these movies? And then the third one's pretty good.
The formula for Star Wars movies is kind of boring.
Oh no, action right off the top. You need to get in action right off the top. That does happen in every movie.
Yes, of course.
Draw them in with a Flash Gordon.
I mean, with like the trilogy like sequence so far, at least before Disney, it was kind of boring, sets up a lot of exposition, prepares you for the rest of it. Has a decent ending. Still a little bit boring. Nothing really happens. It's just a rehash of similar themes from the first movie. And then best movie of the trilogy.
Which
The way the prequels do the same thing.
Disney's
as the
doing
original
that?
trilogy, right?
You think the
and then Disney flipped
episode,
it on its head.
Oh, I was gonna
They
say
did the
episode
best
9
one first. They did the best one first. They did the boring one second, and then they did the irrelevant one last.
Do you know why 7 is any kind of good?
It's because it's 4.
Just 4 again.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I like it a lot.
But
everybody else is like, it's just the same thing again. And?
They could have honestly done a lot better with every character.
They could have done a lot worse.
They could have, well, they did a lot worse.
They could have done a lot worse than they did. Like, they did bad, but they still could have done worse.
John Boyega?
I feel so bad for that man.
John Boyega?
And then, like, that was it.
That should have
He's
been
done other stuff since then, but
he should have been the #1 fucking name, and Disney dragged him through the mud.
Oh yeah.
And Oscar Isaac,
if anybody
is popular.
If anybody hates Disney, I know John Boyega hates Disney.
John Boyega hates Disney.
Because he did some like really minor stuff before The Force Awakens, right? He did 3 Star Wars movies and then has done a bunch of small stuff after that. Like, what happened to this man? He should have been
Maybe he did small stuff, got all of his money, and is like, I only want to work on small projects now. This sucked.
I mean, I guess, but he also has like come out many times and been like, Disney screwed me. I hate them.
Yeah,
they did not pay me enough.
He had a 3-film contract, and they barely qualified in the second 2 for films.
He's got a lot of really good stuff, like Attack the Block. I've heard is really
Attack the Block is really good.
I haven't seen it. I'd like to watch it.
I watched that like way back, like I think back when it came out. Attack the Block is really good. That is a great science fiction and horror movie and like whatever else it does. It's tight.
I've seen Pacific Rim Uprising. I think
I'm
that's a
sorry.
good-ish movie. It's okay. I want to watch.
haven't watched
I mean, I want to watch a lot of his stuff. I want to watch Breaking, which is the one where he like robs a bank. I want to watch The Woman King because that movie just looks amazing.
I hoped it was a movie about breakdancing. You know, breaking, not breaking.
Yeah, they are making a Attack the Block 2. Apparently.
I hope.
Him.
That's good. 20 years later.
Just about.
There are no original ideas under the sun.
It is in pre-production, so it's like he was in Attack the Block in 2011.
The researchers here came to believe
it's been more than 10 years.
Yeah, I definitely watched that. Yeah, I watched that back when it was really good.
Thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to
I don't think about Attack the Block a lot, but when it comes up, I always go to bat for it. Like that's a great movie.
Ooh, okay. He's got another movie coming out that I'm definitely interested in.
What's that?
It's called Otis and Zelma. It's about the singer Otis Redding.
Okay.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
They could wipe out the Council? Ooh.
Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relay.
So, like, theoretically, if the Reapers really wanted to, they could come through the exact point, or not the exact point, but like close enough to the mass relay inside of the Citadel to do so much damage, and then
well, that's the thing, right?
Like,
they can't.
I guess they can't.
Because of the Protheans. Vigil is about to give you more information about this, but basically...
I'm getting caught up on 20-year-old lore.
The Protheans say, hey, you know what? We figured out it's a little too late for us to actually figure this out, but we figured it out just soon enough that we can stop this from happening again.
The next time.
The war was lost.
So they basically reprogrammed the Keepers to block the Reapers from using the Citadel mass relay.
That's right.
The Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data.
However, that's why Saren is going to the Citadel to try and unlock it.
Right.
Some worlds were
kill all the
that's also why Sovereign is going
Keepers.
there. Because Sovereign can override what was done. So.
I wonder why he can do that.
Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were
Not every one of them.
and absolutely thorough.
There is literally one left. I just have to wait like 5 more years or something. How long? Hold on. Between Mass Effect 1 and 2 is like 2 years? Or is it a couple months and then Shepard gets sucked out of the ship and then it's 2 years?
Give me a second. So, well, that's not helpful. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so 2154. Shepard is born.
I think that's a little too far back.
A bunch of stuff happens, right?
Void, welcome. We're getting a lore check.
Wait, why is this a... No, I don't care about the Andromeda timeline. Get out of my face.
Oh,
like, I was
no!
Like, where's the information about Shepard? Okay, 2183 Mass Effect 1. 2185 Mass Effect 2.
Okay, so it's like a couple months or like a little bit of time after Mass Effect 1, and then the ship blows up. And then Mass Effect 2 happens.
Then 1 year later, Mass Effect 3.
So it takes them 3 years from this point
Yeah. Approximately.
Still. Imagine if Shepard was still alive during those 2 years.
Yeah.
What good could they have done?
I don't understand. Where did the
But
Reapers go after
that's
they
the
conquered
ultimate
the
irony. Nobody ever expected Shepard to come back.
Harvested by the indoctrinated slaves.
Yeah,
Everything
that's
of
true.
value, all resources, all technology was taken.
Huh. I'm looking at a couple of some things here based on this.
The Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay.
Like the various things related to the Andromeda timeline.
All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away.
And
only their indoctrinated slaves
like Shepard was born 3 years before the first contact war.
husks, no longer capable of independent thought. The indoctrinated soon
Then the Ryder twins were born almost a decade later in 2163. Same year that the Alliance began illegal AI research on a planet called Sidon.
What? What? When does Andromeda take place?
So Andromeda...
Because if they're born a decade later and Shepard's... How old?
So Shepard was born in 2154. Shepard is approximately 29 at the beginning of Mass Effect 1.
So 30. The Riders were born a decade later. How old are they when they go on their mission?
Approximately 32. Because... Or no, sorry. Wrong math. 22. Because the Arcs and the Nexus depart to Andromeda in 2185, which is 22 years later.
Right.
And then there's a 634-year time skip to when they wake up in 2819.
Hey, you know that bit with the Reapers? Guess what? None of it mattered. It's been 600 years and everybody you know is dead.
Except probably for...
Except for Liara.
And a few other, sorry.
Except for Liara and the clone they keep alive of Grunt.
Yeah.
They keep making Grunt over and over. Honestly, if Grunt came back, I'd be really happy, actually.
That would be interesting.
That would be it. It'd be like, yeah, they've just been cloning me for the longest time, and I don't know, I seem to like it. All right, cool, Grunt. Come hang out.
That would be interesting, for sure.
It'd be neat.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they
I think that would be pretty interesting. My dog's down here snoring like a whole grown-ass human.
No longer capable of independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died.
I will say, I'm very upset that we got robbed
Before the Reapers attacked,
of
Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the
the
mysterious mass relay technology.
the DLC for Andromeda.
Here, researchers were
What happened?
So there was a fully planned DLC with the 5th arc, because a year after, or a couple years after, all of the like main arcs left. This is still in between Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Okay.
The Quarian arc left the Milky Way galaxy for the Andromeda galaxy.
Right, yeah.
They had all of this stuff set up, like, ready to go in the base game. Being like, hey, the Quarian arc is on its way. They were delayed. Some stuff happened, but they're coming. And the whole thing for the DLC was going to be, hey, guess what? They're here. Some shit went down. And now we got to help them figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And this was all like set up in the base game, right? They were like, here's all your like setup for the DLC. And then the game flopped hard.
Yeah, I remember that.
The sales were not what they were expecting. The reviews were terrible. People were like review bombing the game.
I played it.
This game is the worst thing I've ever played in my life.
I played it and didn't like the combat and did not like the way that things looked. I remember.
It is one of the biggest cases of a game getting way overhyped and not delivering. It is like the reason why a lot of people, myself included, try not to pre-order games because they come out and you're like, what is this? So there's a lot of that. And then they were like, all right, we're going to release a few patches for the game to fix
face models and some other stuff.
Somewhat fix the stiff facial animations. Some balanced stuff because there were some weapons that were like throwing pebbles at the enemy at the highest levels. So like, we'll make these weapons more powerful. And then they were like, oh yeah, also we were gonna make a DLC, but you guys hated this game, so fuck you, you're not getting it now. And it was like a full, like, it was supposed to be, so the DLC was supposed to be like a third of the size of the base game. Like, it was a full-on expansion. But the game just didn't do well.
It didn't do it. It didn't do it.
So they were just like, all right, well, whatever.
Fuck you guys, you don't get it.
Yeah, we're moving on. Clearly, this isn't what the people wanted.
That really sucks.
See you later.
That really sucks.
Yeah. Here we are.
Tauros, my comment is really cool that I got on YouTube.
Yeah, that is actually awesome.
I didn't mention it because we had other stuff to talk about on the top of the stream. When I woke up this morning, I found that I had a comment from a YouTube comment on my video for a hot dog program with Richard Sandwichard, which is me narrating and commentating over a Rick Seaback documentary of hot dogs. And there, at one point, there was a guy who looked like a minion, and I said enthusiastically, "That's a minion! Oh, it's the first instance of a minion in 1998. First in history, in existence. It's a minion." And and apparently, somebody who watched that today would, I don't know if they watched the whole thing or if they just went to the part that was there. The person in that video at that time was that person in that costume, not costume, but outfit that I said looked like a minion. And it made them laugh, and they left a comment on the video saying, "Hey, that was me." Thanks for like sharing history. And I'm like, that's incredible. Hold on, let me read it. Cool. Where did I?
Don't just read it. Pull it up on screen on stream.
A hot dog program. Hold on.
And then
Right here. So here, me, I'm like, it's a minion. This guy's a minion. He's a minion.
Oh.
So. Yeah, it's a minion. So I saw it, and I was like, it's Bob or whoever. And where is it? No, show me all of them. Every comment, not just. Where is it? Uh-oh.
What's the...
Oh, he replied to it. He replied to my first comment. I guess he tried to make a comment. He didn't get it the first one. Not sure if the comment went through. Though I appreciate you bringing up my childhood. I was the minion. All right, pretty funny comparison. I used to eat my profits working 3 jobs after high school. You gave me a laugh. I appreciate you for bringing up my history. Here, working at this restaurant that if you watch during this part, not only do they serve hot dogs on Wednesdays or Thursdays, one of the days in the week, they offer free legal advice for people that need it, like, but from a real lawyer. They have a dude come in and talk shop with people who need it. So like you come down, help get your your trial or whatever sorted out, come down for a hot dog, have a good time. And honestly, the service that they were doing to this community at the time is commendable. And I'm flattered that a person that is in this documentary took the time to reach out from 1996. This guy's a minion. The first sighting of one of the minions from Despicable Me.
Genuinely impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The people comes in, and we have a lot of people come in for seeking advice.
You have a lawyer, but that's so cool that they have a come in on your Wednesdays to give people advice pro bono. But like that had to be such a great center of community. Just, you know, the ones that existed in that time. And it's commendable. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you. If you ever see another one of my streams, if you see this moment in particular, which you probably won't, but I'll say it now. Thank you for leaving the comment. It means the world to me that we had connected on this. Thank you. Hot dogs bring people together.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Yep, dogs.
Get your hot dogs.
Initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside. And
If it's mushy, I'll eat it? Oh no.
Personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis.
That was done 2 days before my birthday when I played metalgearsolid 2.
But the genocide
It's
of an
February
entire
7th.
species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were
Write that down. Write that down. We're getting more information. February 7th.
What? You know when my birthday is.
I do now.
I guess you don't now. Every year I do a week. I take a week off from work and I do a streamathon for my birthday.
To be fair, it's been a year since the last
Has
one.
been a year since the last one. This year I was.
I wonder what that means.
This year I was thinking of doing an award show, but instead of it being me running an award show, I would pre-record all of it and react to it live as if I was watching the Jeffs.
Look at this guy's silly shoes.
Look at his fucking shoes. This guy needs to get a new pair of shoes. I don't got nothing. And at one point, I want to figure out a way that I could make my me on the stage call out my me watching video. Fuck you.
Wouldn't be too hard.
No, I guess not. I'd have to respond relatively well and remember what my scripting at that moment is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I could fuck it up that way.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Who knows?
You should have fought.
I should have fought.
A few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel.
It's all the way in April, but
in April?
I'm excited to go see the baby that has no money.
Baby has no money.
Even these were in danger of failing when
The broke toddler.
I don't know when Kendra's going.
Kendra said June.
Hundreds of stasis pods out there.
Might be June.
You just shut them down. You killed them.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
He just killed everybody.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
All of these dead bodies.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
Just killed a bunch of dead bodies. That's crazy.
When the Reapers retreated,
It's just
the total
biomass
researchers
now.
were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The Keepers.
The key.
Keepers.
The Keepers are controlled.
Keepers.
Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station, compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
So now all you need to do... No. Gross. What you need to do in this game is kill all of the Keepers right now immediately. The Reapers are trapped in deep space and will be if the Keepers can't get the signal out. Saren can't succeed if you unfortunately kill an entire race of beings. Whatever's left, I guess.
Well, it's not just one race of beings.
Gee, it's just all the way down. Just murder, death, killing, genocide. Over and over and over.
Turtles All the Way Down? Isn't that the name of a book?
It could be.
Yeah, Turtles All the Way Down is a John Green book. I wanna say.
I mean, it should be Crabs are all the way down. Crabs are the ultimate form of being.
Is it not also a book?
Carcination?
Okay, it is a book. It's based on Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. That's correct. Carcinization. Carcinization? I'm pretty sure it's carcinization because carcinization
Turn me into a crab.
is like cancer. Like carcinogen.
Yeah, but it's different.
Carcinization?
Crabs.
Is that how you spell it?
Crabs. It's the ultimate form of being. Actually, it's crabs or anteaters.
It's spelled with an S.
If it's land closer to the sea, from the land and closer to the sea, it turns into a crab. And if it's land that's closer to like the land of the mountains, it's closer to like an anteater. So like that, those are the two perfect forms of being. Everything will slowly evolve and diverge into those two.
There's so many different things that are not actually crabs.
There are so many things that are crabs.
Well, they look like crabs, but they're not.
There are so many.
It's like how there's no such thing as fish.
No, there's no such thing as vegetables.
Same thing. There's no such thing as fish, and there's no such thing as vegetables.
Why is there no such thing as fish?
So it's because I don't remember the exact example, but it's because there is so much biodiversity in what humanity has decided to classify as fish that they are so distantly related from one another.
That's fine. That's
that you
not.
can't actually call the ocean full of. You can't say that everything in the ocean is fish.
Marine life.
Yeah,
fish,
marine life classifies it a little better than
fish.
Just fish.
Is finned, scaled, bony animal.
Okay, what about sharks?
I said bony, not cartilage.
So sharks aren't fish?
Sharks are sharks. Whales are fish.
Starfish.
Whales are fish. Sharks are sharks.
No, they aren't. They don't have gills. Whales are mammals.
I didn't say gills. I didn't say gills.
You did, however, say
I
scales.
said.
And whales don't have scales. They have skin.
You're right. I did. You're right. You're right. I can't deny I did say scales. Wet. Requiring an aquatic environment to live in, but not necessarily requiring a air supply contiguous with the general population of marine life. In the ocean, there are a scant few creatures that need to come up for air.
Yeah, they're like...
Compared to everything else, there are
things that need to come up for air. There's
whales,
like
dolphins, turtles.
Dolphins,
Turtles,
yeah, manatees.
Dugongs. Seals.
Those are just whales, yeah. Seals, penguins, humans, moose.
So we're naming individual species, not individual species, but individual animals. How about the entire marine biology of the Great Barrier Reef? Can we
entire marine biology of the Great Barrier Reef,
name all of the organisms offhand that exist within the Great Barrier Reef community? No.
I'm sorry you said that, and my brain immediately went to Finding Nemo. I was like, let's name the zones.
Like,
let's name the zones of the Great Blue Sea.
Like we can name people and dolphins and manatees and dugongs. That is not a tenth of the species that exist under the water and cannot breathe air with lungs. That's not even counting the number of plants that exist under that water. Like,
trees don't exist either.
Trees?
Okay.
It's just thick.
Let me be
cell
more
walls
clear.
that slowly desiccate over time.
Okay.
I know how trees work.
Clear, right? About what I mean with this whole fish don't exist and trees don't exist thing. It's that
birds aren't real.
Sure. It's that taxonomy as a discipline is something that humans came up with.
Is there any way we can stop
is flawed.
Oh, absolutely. Because we can only use language to describe things in a certain capacity.
As Diogenes so eloquently put it,
Behold a man,
a featherless biped, and it was a plucked chicken. Like,
yeah.
That's the same thing as being like, behold a fish, and showing somebody a lobster.
Or, behold a fish, and it was pigeon.
Yeah.
Did you know that pigeon used to be eaten
in the water?
No, pigeon used to be allowed to be eaten on Fridays because it wasn't meat and it wasn't fish, but it wasn't meat.
Poultry.
But it wasn't considered poultry.
Yeah. Because they're like rats.
No, it's because they needed something else to eat that wasn't fish. That wasn't just for Christian Fish Friday. Because you gotta think about I say like this is something we have to consider. Like I've been realizing this more and more and more in the last couple of years. We have to consider the puritanical beginnings of America in order to understand its culture now. Because the people that got kicked out, not even left the Pilgrims, they got kicked out, excommunicated, because the people that kicked them out were tired of them preaching about their purity bullshit. The Pilgrims did not choose to leave. They got forced out and moved over to America. Because they were too damn annoying. And that's where it starts.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's where it starts.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely not wrong. There was something funny I just thought of a second ago, but it has completely slipped my brain.
I had two other things I was going to go to, and I lost both of them.
It's okay.
I remembered what I wanted to talk about earlier, but I remembered I already talked about it. Damn it.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel.
Oh, what was it? It was going to be funny and about...
in one direction. I do not know
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
We're finishing it tonight. You're getting close.
I'm working on it. I realized I'm like, it's 10:30. I need to start hitting A a little more.
Yeah, you're getting real close.
Your presence here proves that sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit.
I think
not yet.
This visual
there's only
not
like
great.
Oh god, my eyes. Seeing Shepard through the hologram was not...
No, that's not good. It's supposed to be like an impressive shot, I guess, back at the time.
Maybe. All I know is it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
For my eyes.
Races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Paragons of civilization. Everything you think is of as a paragon of civilization is just really good at hiding their dirty laundry.
Oof.
Look at Canada.
Facts. Wrong direction.
Look at Canada.
Yeah, no, I get it. Look at North America.
Yeah.
I say North America. Canada's probably a more standout example than the United States right now is.
Well, yeah, no, the United States wears its terrible choices on its sleeve right now. Canada has swept everything under the rug, which is why we were surprised when we found over 400 children's bodies underneath a residential school a couple years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah, people don't talk about Canada's treatment of its Aboriginal peoples.
Yeah, surprise.
Like, they sweep it under the rug because it's easier for them to just go, oh yeah, Canada, they give us maple syrup and they say A.
They're the polite ones.
They're the ones that'll say sorry in front of you, and behind your back, they'll threaten to kill you.
Behind your back, they'll slaughter thousands of innocents.
Apparently.
It's not even threatening, they just straight up... oh, I'm sorry, and then...
And one of the companies that literally was in charge of doing that for...
still around?
They just shut down their doors for good, like 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Want to make sure I get this objective. Like, the Hudson's Bay Company is one of the companies that literally founded Canada.
Jeez.
and
I
they
think of like the East India Company.
They
were
based
also pretty bad, too.
that was effectively Canada's East India Company.
Say no more. The East India Company was responsible for war crimes.
Fur and meat trades, and the ways that they the treatment of the native peoples, and the ways that they were forced to acclimate to Canadian life or suffer or die or both. But this is stuff you don't hear. Canada has sanitized their image a lot. So the worst you'll hear right now is that Justin Trudeau did blackface a couple years ago. And is dating Katy Perry.
Again?
No, sorry, brownface. Actually, 2 different iterations of black and brownface on 2 non-consecutive Halloweens. I think the blackface was before that, though.
I mean, I'm not particularly surprised.
And you wonder,
Politicians suck.
And you wonder why, like, we're never going to have like the NDP get their proper seats for their reformations and changes they want to put into practice.
I'm assuming that's
fine.
a
It was
political party.
It's run by Jagmeet Singh.
Is it the right or the left?
They're very, very left. Well, I guess most as left as a Canadian politician can be, which is still more left than I guess Justin Trudeau. Regardless, he's Sikh, but he was born here.
Oh, nice.
But the thing is, the people who won't vote for him want him to shave his mustache and beard and take off the turban.
Oh, absolutely not. That's awful.
But that's what it'll take for him to get the votes from the older people and people who are Canadian. Because, like, I don't know, I've noticed Canada is for Canadians sentiment in the last couple years.
Yeah, didn't you say somebody, like, told you go back to where you came from or something?
Yeah, this was a couple years ago. That was
wild.
Yeah. But, like, there's been a sentiment of that in the last couple of years, and, like, it's just disgusting because you see that all, like, I mean, honestly, if all of your neighbors are from a different country and one of them overhears that you say this, even if it's in the privacy of your own home, every other neighbor in the neighborhood is going to know that you're the racist person, and they're not going to treat you kindly, which then negatively feedback loops on itself, which causes the people to go, boy, everybody else in this area is awful because they're this or that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We still have Kendra's grandparents refer to, it doesn't matter what kind of brown person they are, they just call them a Paki and get it over with. And it sucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they do it to our face. And
that's awful.
This was at Christmas. And he makes a comment like that. And we have somebody who is brought their new boyfriend over, and he is Iraqi.
Oh no.
And everybody goes fucking silent. And we're just like, pop. Like, there are so many people in Canada that believe and think and, you know, live this way. And they don't see a problem with it because at least they're not as open about it as America.
Yeah. That's insane.
It's awful. But you're not gonna see, except for like the one dude that is standing in the middle of the street at all hours, waving a flag that says "fuck Trudeau." Like outside of that, you're not going to see, or like the people that stand outside of like on street corners waving the "Jesus it was here" or the "abortion is murder" signs or whatever. You're not going to see any right-wing displays of, you know, like social disruption or anything. That's just not how Canada rolls.
It's incredible. We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Yeah, I like, it's one of those things where you're like, hey, at least I don't have to see it. It's still happening, but at least it's not in my face. That's not a great way to think about it.
I don't want.
Like, that was my like initial like.
It's not.
Reaction to that was, oh well, it's not in my face.
It's not better if
like,
it's secret.
It's kind of like worse.
It's insidious. It permeates the culture.
Yeah. It just sucks.
And we're talking
Everything
about
sucks.
this in a game that is flush with races. And we're working together to solve the worst problem in history.
Right, like, okay. I was actually thinking about trying to run like a D&D campaign with some people. I was thinking about it last night, where like...
As we often are.
It's like modern Earth, right? But around 10 to 15 years ago, there was some kind of severance of the spaces, or like a sundering of the spaces in between realms. And so like all of a sudden there's like elves and orcs and goblins, and just how awful.
Oh hey, that looks weird that that's there. Huh. Yeah. Sorry, continue. But you pointed that out earlier, and I wanted to echo that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's kind of one of those like.
It's an Elseworlds.
Yeah, right. Like there's a calamity that meshes fantasy and modern humanity
JoJo
together.
did that.
And my thought was, God, that would be horrible.
If it was in the last couple of years?
Yeah, like you think people are obnoxious in the like at the lowest level about like racism now. Could you imagine if we also, on top of the variety we have in humanity, also had to deal with orcs and elves and goblins and like all the fantasy races you would expect to see in something like.
And it's not just because like Shadowrun does the same kind of thing. It's not just that there are suddenly new races. It's that there are suddenly new races, and now they also need your land.
Yeah.
It is, they need homes and jobs and everything else that comes with life on this planet. And something's gotta give.
You think racism's bad now? Just wait until you've got somebody in your backyard screaming and yelling at you because you have an elf in your who's living in your basement, and their defense is they're not even human, they don't deserve to live. Now replace that with something that has been all too pervasive in our current society. Their skin isn't white, they don't deserve to live.
Skin isn't white, they're trans. Insert X thing to justify violence.
It's vile. However, I think it could make a very good D&D campaign.
You know, like,
so I was thinking about that a little bit.
there was a couple years ago we had one that was like that, where like you know, people just developed, like, spontaneously, something happened, people just all over the planet developed superpowers. Like, something happened in the cosmos, we passed through a thing, everybody, like, not everybody on the planet, but a significant portion of the population just suddenly had powers, or was unable to control powers, or whatever. And this is like 10 or 15 years after that. There are people that were
like My Hero Academia.
A little bit. Like, there are bird people and fish people and like other things, and like some of them like aren't completely out and open in the public, and some of them are like fae and like all of this other shit. And it's like, that was a couple years ago, and we assumed that due to the actions of our heroes that we were able to communicate some way to broker a peace agreement with all of the worlds and the whatever else. And like, the more that I think back on that, I'm like, this was incredibly naive.
Yeah.
Like, it's great for a story. It's only good on paper.
Yeah, it's not something that would unfortunately not something that would happen very realistically.
Unless a lot of people got cool about a lot of stuff real fast. Real quickly.
Yeah.
If aliens, if we had first contact tomorrow, would we hate the aliens or trans people more as a society?
It depends. Are the
It
aliens
depends.
trans?
It depends on how fuckable the alien is.
Yeah.
And it depends on how many there are and if everybody can get one. Like, this is where we are. People are gonna go, oh, there's an alien, I want one for myself, and they'll try to get it as a pet and not realize that this is a thing that they cannot possibly understand, and then it will like eat you.
God, I only hope that people will get eaten because of their hubris.
And then our planet,
thinking that
this is just the beginning of Gremlins, actually.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I want good things to happen to people in who live in the dregs of society, because damn it, we need some change around here.
Real.
We need to eat more presidents.
We're getting real close, I think, to...
I said this a couple years ago.
People realizing who the enemy is.
Oh.
And it's not each other.
We're almost... The thing is, we're not going to achieve class
for a
consciousness. Yeah, his face is real soft. We're not going to achieve class consciousness because there are still people that are worried about them taking my job.
Yeah, like, we're not like a month away from that. We're like a decade away.
Maybe.
But
actually, it just depends on how well we can propagandize it, because they totally believe Fox and their nonsense. So if we can get them to believe that they can get cool with a lot of things really quickly, the same way that Fox treated vaccines during the pandemic, I think we could really get some stuff done real fast.
But see, the thing is,
We gotta propagandize it properly, and that sucks.
Like, you're correct. But the thing about that is, I think that most people who are radical right-wing, right, are so indoctrinated by this phenomenon of...
He's docking.
By this phenomenon of being the right ones, right? That if all of a sudden ABC or NBC or whichever...
That gun's on in his hand!
CBS,
and Shepard's voice was also a female.
Oh. Just trying out my girl voice.
This is the wrong time to do it, Shepard! It's great, just not right now! Oh.
Or, you know, it could be right now.
I mean,
it could be whatever you want.
I mean, I think there's slightly more important things to do.
Yeah, but like also
you might also have no
convinced you potentially could die.
Yeah, you're right.
What else?
You're right.
What was I saying a minute ago? Oh yeah, if all of a sudden their favorite news outlet started trying to propagandize them into being more tolerant,
it has to be really slow.
It would have to be super slow, but I feel like it would be like, oh, now Fox News is infected with the woke mind virus, and
then what would they do? What would they do? Because I think that's already happened once.
I don't know.
Then I guess you just
die.
Yeah.
Let me phrase that.
Yeah. You just die, I guess.
My views are my own and are not the views of this channel in Sandwichard.
Depending on what you say.
It is illegal to say I think someone should kill the president. You know, the whitest kids you know.
Yeah, I know. The sentence, I would like to kill the president of the United States, is an illegal sentence to say.
Yes.
With the rocket launcher. Incredibly illegal. Flagrantly, vilely illegal. Oh, wait, I can attack guys in stasis now, right?
Did you level your thing all the way up? Yeah, you should be able to.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead and shoot that motherfucker. Yeah, you got your bastion all the way up. Shoot that motherfucker. Bah. Bah. Oh, one more. I can't tell if he's dead or not because it doesn't give him a health bar.
No, I just hit heal.
He's not dead. Oh, you died.
I just hit heal.
You are dead. Dead. You are dead. Sorry, it happens.
Gotta put that fingy down. Me fingy. God, look how big he is. What that finger do, though?
Crushes you to death.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, it twirls hair. Oh my God,
show me.
Crushes you. You're so funny.
Why don't you show me? Becomes a red paste.
I was gonna say, I definitely know some girls on Tumblr that post like that.
Right? Like, please destroy me.
I have absolutely seen girls on Tumblr post about like how nasty and sweaty it is inside of a how inside of like a mecha cockpit, and then they write fan fiction about like the they how do I describe this? Okay, hold on.
Like Gungnir?
No, maybe.
Wait, hold on.
They write fan fiction about like the
not Gungnir.
The captured enemy pilot that they learn is just a puppy girl who needs a handler and pilots a mech real good.
Oh.
And then they're like, what the fuck? You killed like 18 of our people in the last 6 missions. They're like, haha, yup. Hey, what else is? Hey, can somebody tell me what to do? I need to get back into a robot. Like I'm starting to get antsy. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Well, I mean, my handler used to pump me full of drugs, and like I'm ready for my next dose. And it's like, all right, well, you got to take care of this one now. And it's like, well, shit. It's like, well, I guess we'll see where this one's going.
Okay, so you said something about like hot, sweaty mecha pilot, like cockpits.
Yeah,
right?
they got to be gross inside those suits.
Immediately made me think of a manga that's also an
Among
anime
Us?
technically called Gleipnir.
Yeah.
So this guy like suddenly wakes up one day with the ability to transform into a mascot suit.
I read this. He's a bear.
Yeah. Dog.
Yeah. But he's a cartoon thing.
Yeah, he looks like a mascot suit.
Yeah, and he combines with girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I've read that.
You started talking about sweaty like mecha suits, and I was like, ah, yes, the sweaty flesh mecha.
I forgot about Gleipnir.
Yeah, and he like can't.
I should
move
read that again
on his own.
So she has to get inside of him.
Yup, and it's all sweaty and wet and gross inside of there.
Stop!
So it's
I'm playing Mass Effect.
Look, okay, that's not where I was going with it.
Oh my god, this gun is great! But no, anyway, I get the girls on Tumblr that write me fanfiction sometimes. Yeah. A lot of it's kind of the same though.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's some of it's that there's the knight that has to do the thing instead of it being a pilot of a mecha. You know, fantasy instead of sci-fi, and it's like, well, I know where this is going.
I can't even tell you how much Mass Effect fanfiction I've read in the past.
None.
A lot.
Oh.
It's definitely not none.
I've never read any Mass Effect fan fiction.
Well, Mass Effect is one of my most favorite series ever, so I've definitely read a lot of fan fiction.
Is it good?
Somewhat. Also, it's been a while since I've read any of it, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. I enjoyed it at the time.
Can I just... 1, 2, boom. No, too early.
No, it was not too early. You actually did it. Kabloom. Oh, it was a different one. Never mind.
That was a good shot.
The delay. It's killing me. Discord, why are you so bad at this?
I mean, I could just send you my desktop if you want. You'll just have to mute it.
No, it's fine.
Oh. Hey, how about defense turrets?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's what those are for. There's like 3 of them, I think.
Rex, go in there and switch to your shotgun.
Get in there and go berserk.
Hell yeah.
Except I think you switched Garrus to shotgun.
Fuck, I did. Oh, that's Rex.
Just noticed Garrus like going in, and I was like,
That's not the right one. That's not the right color, boy.
Funnily enough, they're
red and green.
Not too far away.
Yeah, right now, my
Which
red
is
boy.
amazing because normally Garrus is blue and Rex is red. I do also think it's very interesting that he maintains the blue color throughout.
Throughout the whole trilogy?
Yeah. Except, like, in this one where you can actually change his armor. Color-coded besties.
And then, well, no. Well, I mean, yeah, he's our color-coded bestie, but we don't get to use him in Mass Effect 2 or 3. We get Grunt, though.
Oh, I thought you meant Garrus. I was like, Garrus is
No,
color-coded.
Rex.
Garrus stays blue in all of them.
We don't get our red boy.
Yeah, no. You get a tan boy in Mass Effect 2.
Or, I guess, literally anybody else that you want.
Yeah. There's so many companions in Mass Effect 2. There's 13 of them.
Really?
Alright. I'm mostly certain that there's 13 people. So, Mass Effect 2. Well, let's start. Mass Effect. Kate Nolenko, Talizor Naraya, Liara Tassoni, Garrus Vicurian, Ashley Williams, or not Rex. Done. Mass Effect 2. Okay, Mass Effect 2. Kasumi Goto, Grunt, Thane Krios, Jack, Miranda Lawson, Legion, Zaid Masani, Talizora Vosnima, Samara Ormorinth, Morden Solis, Jacob Taylor, Garrus Vicurian, Liara Tassoni. 13. Oh,
wow.
Spoiler alert. I guess technically there's only 12. Liara does not permanently join the party.
Oh, I mean, she does in 3.
But not in 2.
Oh, no. I guess, yeah.
And then in 3, there are multiple non-permanent.
There are 5. Garrus, James, Liara, Tali.
There's actually 7.
Okay. Oh, then Javik.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say James Vega?
You did say James.
Okay.
We don't like his voice actor.
Right.
Looks like you can get Zaid and Kasumi.
In 3?
Here, maybe? Hold on.
I know that's definitely in 2.
They're the, okay. So a lot of them are okay, so Miranda, Jacob, Jack, Samara, Grunt, Zaid, and Kasumi are available in Mass Effect 3 in the Armax Arsenal Arena. So.
Oh.
But yeah, you've got in Mass Effect 3, you have either Caden or Ashley, Javik, Tali, Liara, Garrus, James, and Edie. Those are the main companions in Mass Effect 3. Then there are temporary companions such as Arya, Arya Taloka specifically. There is Nyreen Kandros. I do not know who that is. Rex, and then Miranda, Jacob, Jack, Samara, Grunt, Saeed, Kasumi. And then in Andromeda, which we are playing, you have Cora, Liam, Vetra.
Wait,
PB.
Did you just say we're not playing Andromeda?
I said which we are playing.
Oh yes, we are playing.
Cora, Liam, Vetra, PB, Drac, and Jal. I have a question for you.
I'm gonna play with PB, aren't I?
Well, I mean, yes, she's gonna be in your party a lot, but who are you planning on romancing?
In Andromeda?
Yes.
Why?
Just curious.
Who can I romance?
Okay, that's a whole different question. Let me scroll down.
Here, I'll find... Because I think the plot is looking for your twin?
Not exactly. Hold on. I got it.
Or your dad?
You definitely haven't played the game in a long time.
Because the joke I was gonna say is we just make the Folgers commercial. But...
Not quite. So you can
romance.
You can romance. There are ones that are specific for male writer, which is an NPC. You can actually romance NPCs in Andromeda, which is actually pretty cool.
You know, that's not bad.
They're not just party members that you can romance.
That's okay. Yeah.
For exclusively male, you have Cora, the engineer of your ship, and a historian from Angara. Female writer is Liam, and the science officer for your ship, Dr. Subi Anwar. She's Irish.
Hold on to this conversation. This is the end of it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to Saren.
Yeah, we just rolled up. The gun's not in Shepard's hand. It's facing through his fingers like whole horse.
Oh. Shepard was whole horse all along?
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Oh, look, the finger! It's still not centered correctly. Look at that. It's like in his hand. It's in his hand.
In time for what?
Becoming one with the Shepard. But then for either male or female writer, you can romance PB, Jal. Basically, you can romance all of the companions.
Okay.
Except for, once again, Mass Effect being cowardly and not letting you romance the Krogan. You literally cannot romance a Krogan in any single Mass Effect game, and it genuinely frustrates me. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense.
Jack gets to romance a dog, and we can't even romance a Krogan?
Who? What?
There's like a single line of dialogue somewhere in Jack's writing where it's implied that what are the fucking dog things in this?
What?
What are they called?
Are you talking about the Varen?
I don't remember.
They're called Varen.
Hold on. Let me
Are
not.
you talking about?
Let me just make sure I'm not.
Bionic Varen?
Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm not fucking this up. Mass Effect. God, I hope not. No. She is a pet Varen.
Yeah. That has, bionic abilities.
I don't know. I don't like this bit that I picked up somewhere on the internet.
I genuinely have no clue what you're talking about. When
Hold
I
on.
Googled it, they were like,
hold on.
You can romance Jack like this. And I was like, no, that's not.
You can romance Jack like this. I hope not. Hold on, give me 1 second.
This is a very odd information.
This is a weird break, and I'm like, hold on, I have to do this in my own time. Be like, what the fuck did I come up with this for? I know I didn't make it up. I know I didn't make it up. I don't remember where I picked it up from. It might have been my friends who played this around the time saying something that's just bullshit.
That's possibly likely.
Okay. Look. Sometimes you gotta show your whole ass.
Okay, just don't show your asshole and we're okay.
No, we're good. Wow.
That's certainly an interesting
really
brainworm.
I really hope that I don't stumble across this line of dialogue elsewhere, because if it's only in my brain, I'll be like, that's fine. But if I find it in the game somewhere, I'm gonna be like, oh no.
You remember even remotely what the line might, like,
nope,
be like? No? Okay.
Something about, actually, wait. It was something about getting no joke, an STD that comes from a species that's not human.
Oh,
hold on. You're clicking on this too.
Yes. What are the squids called?
The squids? The Hanar?
Yes, Hanar. Okay, Hanar STD. It was like a Hanar thing.
Okay.
STD. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. I like there's something there.
Maybe not Hanar. Okay, no, Varen STD. Okay, yes. Okay, hold on. Scale itch, yes. Hold on. It's Moradin or Morden who talks about it. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, okay, STD, known as scale itch, is carried only by Varen, can be detected aboard the Normandy during one of the chats with Morden. He will be seen at his lab combating the infection and notes that the implications of it are unpleasant, euphemistically insinuating that someone aboard has been having sexual relations with Varen. He does not say who, he just says someone.
Okay. I think then
I don't know where the Hanar thing is coming from.
I think then my friends took that.
Crossed together.
I think my friends took that as she has a Varen.
She doesn't get the Varen until Mass Effect 3.
I don't know. I didn't say it was in Mass Effect 2. I just said something about Jack.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, now that we've had this incredible derailed train over a half-remembered line from a decade ago, we got there, though. We got an explanation.
Yes.
I was like, I'm not crazy. I'm just a little wrong.
Yeah. Okay, we got there. In a roundabout way, but we got there.
We got there. We got the answer I needed.
So, looking at the actual clip, he doesn't even actually say someone has it. He just says trying to determine how it got onto the Normandy. STD only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. And then that's it.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Not wrong at all. And then, of course, the comments are like, I know exactly who it was. But it's like nobody has the same answer.
Well, yeah. That's what fanfiction's for.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on
Oh, Richard, no. Richard, no.
Sovereign has upgraded me.
It's fine. They did the same thing in Final Fantasy VII. I know where the fanfiction goes.
You let Sovereign implant you?
Final Fantasy
You let Sovereign implant him? Oh my god, we're talking about all the same thing.
I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating.
Robo-Empreg?
About indoctrination.
Robempreg?
Or are we talking about like now here's a like thought for you. Trojan horse USB drive is like a cyber STD.
You would have to.
What did you say?
You would have to willingly plug that into your computer. Honestly, if you do that on your main computer, if you just pick up a USB, that's a bad idea.
USB, STD.
They have the same letters. Same number of letters. But yeah,
Oh
no.
my God.
So he's fully indoctrinated at this point.
Sovereign? Oh yeah, 1000%. And Sovereign is no longer in control of his own mind.
Wish that was me.
For real. Don't put my mind inside a robot. Put a robot inside my
Oh my god! I've never thought of it the other way.
Well, I mean, that's what they did to Saren. They put a robot inside his body.
So he allowed a robot
inside his brain.
Inside of his brain. That's different. That's not necessarily a technological connection. That is a... Okay, what frequency do you have to vibrate at to communicate in somebody's minds?
What?
Like, because you can't... So, how... Okay.
Radio waves.
I imagine that despite the fact that he's technology, he can tap into your brain's electromagnetic field. I assume this is how he has to communicate with you, because there's not a way that he can... I mean... Have we developed anything that disrupts brainwaves? Outside of, you know, like capitalism? Like a weapon?
Depends on who you ask. A bullet.
That's not what I mean.
I would assume a like highly localized, like very concentrated, high, like,
the sickness beam.
EMP would just flat stop someone's brain.
Well, actually, there's well, that's probably actually true too. Yeah.
Just a localized, high intensity, like pointed straight at your head kind of EMP could potentially cause your brain to like
not
fritz
function,
out, just blank.
Well, wipe all of those wrinkles out, smooth your brain. There is like
now introducing wireless lobotomies.
That's what'll happen when corporations have devices directly connected to your brain, and the company goes out of business.
Like
Cyberpunk.
Like the, well, yes, but like Cyberpunk, but specifically like the Neuralink. Like that's a thing in real life.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Once Elon Musk and all of his whatever goes under
cronies,
anybody who has a Neuralink.
Well, that just happened. It's not the other day, but in the past I've read about it. Like a woman got eyes from a company, and now they're going under, and they can't keep supporting the eyes. So like once they reach the end of their life, there's nothing else that can be done, and she just has like eyes that will eventually just not work and can't be replaced, and they're not even hers.
That's wild. Welcome to
late stage capitalism.
A cyberpunk hellscape.
Welcome to my nightmare.
We're living in the worst version of cyberpunk.
Like
at least in cyberpunk you have like actual cybernetic implants and like limb replacements and stuff.
All we have is
living in
pacemakers.
Like crappy version before cyberpunk.
Yeah, we're still in the pre-cyberpunk future, which
we're living in like proto-cyberpunk.
We're in the cyberpunk present.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, we have sort of motorized electronic like prosthetics. They suck.
Sort of. Yeah, we don't have like the ones that I've seen are beautiful. I wonder how they stand up to everyday function for a very long time. Although the ones that are meant to do that are like made out of like carbon fiber and like whatever else,
titanium
now.
And stuff
titanium,
like that.
highly heavy duty lightweight stuff, and in great shapes and whatever to boot for every purpose. So like I don't know, like we're not at mechanical, like we're not at Metal Gear Solid 5 level of prosthetic arms yet. We're really close. We're not there yet.
No, not quite. We're getting there.
We are surprisingly closer than you think.
The thing that needs to happen, unfortunately, in order to get there is, first off, we need advancements in microbiology,
microbiology and microtechnology.
Microtechnology, but specifically like actuators, so that people can move their hands like normal speed instead of having to sit there and wait a few seconds for their hand to close.
Yeah.
And they will have to be implanted with some kind of system like a Neuralink in order for us to achieve the speeds necessary.
Yep. Well, that's how it is in Cyberpunk. You get a robot arm, you have to get a whole rig. You don't just get the arm, you get an implant that also costs you money.
Yep.
Because that's how you run all your stuff. We're close. It's not there.
Close enough.
Like, we need another 10 years, but we also need to not also be worrying about the other things that are happening in the world at the same time.
Yeah.
There needs to be more research funneled towards this and more funds and more time. Because honestly, that would benefit everybody if, you know, that was a design that everybody could use.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's also not going to happen.
Definitely not. At least not until I think our best bet for something similar to that is going to be a situation similar to Star Trek, where the only reason we will live in a post-scarcity world is because the world ended and we realized that it was petty.
You remember when owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates, went and put a patent and copyright out on one of the vaccines for COVID?
Yeah.
That's how far away we are from a Star Trek future.
I know.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it.
We can dream, though.
Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
Maybe one day. You and I will be long dead by then, but maybe one day it'll happen.
I mean, you don't know that. We might be hooked up to the machine at that point.
Maybe.
We might be a battery at that point, contributing power to the system, playing simulations over and over and wait, hold on. Wait, is that just this? Wait. Wait, hold on.
Hang on a second.
Hold on. Let me go check the walls. I gotta make sure they're real.
What was that one episode of? Okay. Oh, what was it called?
I love this shot of Shepard. This is the third time we've seen it.
San Junipero.
San
Season 3,
Junipero?
episode 4 of Black Mirror.
Okay.
So San Junipero is it's the Matrix, but for old people.
Oh.
but like in a good way, right? Like they get old and they're close to death, so they stick them in the simulation. And then they get to live out their youth for as long as they want to while their brains are inside of the simulation, either while they're still alive or after they're dead. And they can choose, once they get to that point, whether to put their brains in permanently or not.
Right.
It's actually one of the best episodes of Black Mirror.
Right.
Mainly because at the end,
I assume there's a husband and wife, and one chooses to go and one chooses to stay.
Actually, no.
Oh.
They're lesbians.
Oh. But I assume that's
chooses.
Yeah, I assume that's the answer.
Let me think here. No, they actually both end up putting their brains in.
Oh, that's nice.
One of them, like earlier in their life. Not like early in their life. They were both old when this happened, but one of them like dies. It has some like disease. She's been in a coma. Because she crashed her car after she came out and her parents reacted negatively.
Oh.
And then they get married so that she can be euthanized. And then at the end, the other person who survived decides to also be euthanized and then be buried. next to her family and reunite in San Junipero. It's a very wholesome story. I enjoyed it a lot.
Sounds nice.
It's been a while since I've watched it. However, it does have some. It's a British show, right?
Oh,
British, written, produced on Netflix, so it has some.
Brexit.
Well, they like go to a BDSM club at one point in the episode, so.
Okay.
There's that.
I was actually just thinking, like, that doesn't bother me. We were talking about this before. Like, it has its place. Like, I was watching a streamer the other day, and they were like, I played Snatcher, but I don't want to play any other Kojima games. And I was like, why not? That's an odd thing. Why just one? And he goes on this tirade that ends with, the Kojima fans all want me to do this because it's their game and whatever. But the amount of perversity and whatever that is in there isn't something that I want to expose my stream to. And I've been thinking about that for the last couple days. And I'm like, this game was made in the 80s. It's a visual novel. It was made by Hideo Kojima, like Snatcher in particular. And even Police Naught's past that. Like, he's like, oh, Police Naught's even worse. And like, you think about the time, you think about the medium, and you think about the tropes that exist into there, and like, it's in the game, sure. When I do it on my stream, when I was like, I'll touch the boob, or I'll be annoying to the waitress, or I'll do this, and it'll happen in a sexual manner, and we'll be grossed out and maybe laugh a little and be a little made uncomfortable by this interaction. Because like, I think that's something that we need to get used to in video games. Like, we aren't just meant to like be happy and wholesome and whatever. Like, we need to feel grossed out. Like, I think that's an important emotion that games can make you feel, and they should make you feel that way. Two, like, it's not just your character doing it. You've chosen to go down that route. Your version of this story that you're telling does make Gillian or Jonathan Ingram a pervert who messed with this waitress or this person on a plane, the stewardess, or this girl at the BDSM club. You mess with them too much, and you got a whap for it or whatever. Like, you got your comeuppance. Like, that's also something that happens every time. You get your comeuppance every time that you do too much. But like, it's not just it's written into the game. It's got to be that, like, you make those decisions. You don't have to push those buttons. You control the buttons you push. And like, to get upset about something that, it's fan service, it's Hideo Kojima, and yeah, sure, they didn't have to sexualize a 16-year-old. But this is the lengths that a person that is a police officer or a pseudo police officer can go in these situations and press those buttons.
I think I missed a chapter here.
Hold on. And
they did what?
So there's a girl who's a daughter of one of the people that is on your team in Snatcher, and she's 16 years old. And at one point in the story, your apartment has like a motion detector go off, and you go in, and she's in the shower, and you don't know she's in the shower, and you go in with your gun, and she screams, you don't see anything, and she comes out with a towel on, and she's got her nipples. And I'm like, oh, that's not great. Like,
yeah, okay.
But like, it's a visual novel. It's part of it, and we're gonna go, oh, that sucks. We're gonna get the information and move on from this.
Okay.
Like, it's an unfortunate circumstance. It's part of the game. Like, it's unfortunate that it has to do this, but this is also video game history that we like to be informed on what used to be presentable in video games and how it used to be presented is an important part of that conversation too. I'm not defending it. I'm saying this used to be in games. What are we going to do or say or feel about it? Because as much as like I'm saying, oh, it's pushing the extent of how the law can affect over people, and what, like, commentary on how much people will let them get away with, and the actions of the person versus the protagonist in the game, and like whatever else. But like in the end of the day, like, I don't think you have to get mad if something is perverse or sexualized. Like, I understand feeling disgust, but in its context, if you think about all of it outside of the grossness of the situation, like, again, take that situation where a 16-year-old girl is broken into your apartment in order to take a shower because you're the only safe place that she can go to, etc. Yes, they didn't have to show her nipples. It's a visual novel from the 80s, set in this, and fan service is a major part of that. You get that as part of that. I'm, again, not defending it, but this was how these happened in games. A lot of these interactions are not thrust upon you. That's the only one I can think of that happens to you, which is why I'm bringing it up specifically.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. You need to feel disgusted for the character that you're playing as, for the actions that you are making him take sometimes. I think that it's healthy to engage with that idea that you're not your character, but you are your character's choices. And I think people might not get that far in their video game analysis, internally at least. And they just go, well, this is a bunch of sex, and I don't like it.
Okay, yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense to me. That actually kind of...
It's much more
comes
complicated.
back a little bit to what you were talking about with, like, purity culture and how pervasive it is in,
I think that's,
like, North America.
I think that's where I wanted to link that back in earlier. Like, it all comes together. It's all about, like, oh, this is gross, this isn't for me, or this isn't for me, this is gross, and then it turns into this is bad, and then that turns into people that like this are bad, and then we get into othering and, you know, everything that comes with splitting of society in that way. It all comes hand in hand. Like, I don't know.
I do also think it is a largely cultural phenomenon.
It's like it's a Japanese game too. Like, we have to take into account what they were doing, how they felt about this stuff, what they were allowed to put in games at that time on their market, and what was allowed to come through in the adaptation that came to America. They still allowed that stuff in. Did they play that far in the game to see that? Did they go, haha, we've played these games before, we know that there could be boobies in it? And you don't even see a boobie per se, but that, you know, it's not the point. She was still 16 in that scene, and he's commenting and being gross about it. But that's still, again, I think commentary on the extent of stuff that a police officer or somebody in power like that can get away with towards civilians. You know, a lot of Disco Elysium's like that too. And then I get into a whole tirade about how Snatcher and Disco Elysium are really similar, and then like it just goes off. But I've been thinking about that a lot in the last couple days, and I keep breaking it down into more complicated arguments, and at the end of the day, I am just defending a kind of pervy Hideo Kojima game for a guy that, you know, treats his women bad and writes his women bad and doesn't do this. And like, I acknowledge all of this when I play these games. I fully say it with my chest. Hideo Kojima isn't a great writer when it comes to women. I still enjoy his games. That doesn't make me, you know, I don't know. The way that person was talking about it was edging towards that if you like this, you're bad kind of tone. So I feel like that's sticking with me, and I have to keep defending myself as to why these games are. So in the end, I am giving myself arguments as to what you could use against these problems in the game and feeding into the cycle. So whatever. At the end of the day, don't worry about it. If you're gonna be upset about a booby game, be upset about a booby game, I guess. You're gonna miss out on all of the other nuance in that game, I guess.
Baldur's Gate 3.
But if you don't play through Baldur's Gate 3 because there is a vagina and booby option, or even Cyberpunk or anything like that, you get to see the, oh no, you can take their panties off, you can see the full penis, like, oh my god, it's the, like, you can't, that's not the whole of the game.
Right. It's a part of it.
And
that is
you also,
optional.
in that scenario, you also have to make the decision to take off your character's underwear. That is, like, outside of the, you know, the timed and appropriate scenes where they consensually have sex with each other. It's not like it happens randomly.
Yeah, you literally have to, like, actually romance the characters.
You know, like, not saying that that's this thing's that about the Baldur's Gate 3 and that it's that, but, like, if you're going to do something to, say, a game like that and say that it's perverse and you wouldn't play it, I think that does a lot of damage to how you're enjoying video games.
I'd agree with you there.
Just like Doom Eternal, you control the buttons you push.
Yeah.
If there's a prompt that says grab the airplane lady, like the airplane stewardess's thigh in jest, you don't have to hit that button. Why did you hit that button if you're upset by the outcome? And even then, you do that and Jonathan gets slapped. The women always make sure that you know that action was wrong. And that's, like, in every instance I can think of, they always make a comment or they slap you or something to let you know that you made a mistake by doing that. And you, I think, gloss over that if you focus on just being bad. You get taught that that action, despite that happening, is unacceptable. I don't know. Video games. Let's watch the end of this cutscene and have should I, like, should this be a trigger warning?
I would say yes.
Trigger warning, suicide.
Part of you must still realize
Yeah.
this is wrong. You can fight this.
Like, we gave a trigger warning for Fidan, and he kind of...
Yeah, that's
that
true.
was off screen.
That's true. This is
straight up
directly in front of you.
in your face. So I would definitely...
Saren is too strong.
Yeah,
say
that I
is,
do remember it.
apt.
Yeah.
It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Wow. Actually, wow, I got chills. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is really effective. That's great. Wow. Holy shit.
BioWare sometimes is actually very good at telling stories.
What? Like, what if you do the Renegade path on that?
I believe it in similarly.
Actually,
now.
is there like a whole phase of the boss fight or something? Hold on. We're gonna load back a little. We're gonna go full renegade on this outcome. See what happens. I feel like I miss a boss fight phase or something.
I think the neutral option has an extra phase. Like if you don't have high enough Paragon or Renegade, you end up with the first phase of the fight.
I guess we'll find out.
In time for what?
The final confrontation.
Since I've never done this before. I do just want to see the end of this like that. I'll reload and do it. Paragon after. Or does it even matter?
The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I guess we'll see.
You survived our
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I don't have this.
You were able to after the first one.
We can't stop it. The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this.
Oh.
If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Oh.
Thank you.
I think it's the same.
So what what's the regular boss fight?
He just kind of flies around in the room while you. So you remember when you saved Kaden? How you had to shoot at him there? I'm pretty sure it's like that.
And he just falls through the glass anyway?
Yeah, like you beat him, he falls through the glass, and then you do this little bit here where you interact with the control panel, and then he like.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember this boss fight's not good. So.
Yeah, this boss fight sucks.
Well, this might be really fast.
He scales with you.
This might be really fast.
I'm 90% certain he scales with you, so I don't know that it's gonna be fast. We'll see.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council.
Also,
hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander?
Slightly amusing to me how secretive you're being about Wednesday. And then I also have Kendra's stream up, and Kendra's like, "Oh yeah, we're doing this." And I was just like, "That's so funny."
That's fine. Well, yeah, I'm secretive in my server, but if anybody's paying attention to Kendra, they get the whole schedule. Got a problem? Should I save?
I just think it's amusing.
Save the council. So if I save the council, I keep the council alive, and they're not thankful for me at all. If I let the council die, they get replaced by an all-human council, and they're not thankful at all. And if I concentrate on Sovereign, I don't know what happens, because I save the council.
If you concentrate on Sovereign, they still die.
So these are the same option. One is willing.
Sort of. So let the council die, has them replaced by a. Hold on, sorry. Let me make sure I have the information correctly.
Are they the clones of themselves?
No. Hold on. I'm just trying to find the actual information here for you. So if you save the council, you get Paragon. Wholeheartedly thankful. You're offered and offers humanity a seat. You can choose Anderson or Udina.
Oh.
Or you can let the council make the choice. NPC dialogue in the Citadel and Mass Effect 2 will not be noticeably different. Council will reinstate you in Mass Effect 2, which you can accept or decline, and then other stuff happens in Mass Effect 3. If you let them die, depending on which part of the morality spectrum you weigh heavier in, the new council will either be diverse if you're Paragon, or human only if you're Renegade.
Oh.
And then you can choose between Anderson or Udina to head the new council. Anderson will offer to reinstate your Spectre status in Mass Effect 2, but Udina will not.
Fuck Udina.
And then concentrate on Sovereign is the same storyline outcome as Let Them Die, but you get an equal amount of Paragon and Renegade points as opposed to the other option. So it is essentially the same as Let the Council.
We're saving the fucking council.
I hope the council appreciates this.
They won't.
Alliance ships.
They won't.
Save the Destiny Ascension.
They won't what?
They won't appreciate it.
Oh, we got it.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
The cut between this CG and the models.
Yeah, it's a little, how do we put it?
Jank.
Bad.
Yeah, but for
Sure,
this was
jank is one way to
this
put it.
was well, this is the remastered version of 2007.
It's barely remastered.
Upscaled cutscenes and whatnot, I guess. Upscaled textures.
It's more like they tried to bring the UI more in line with later games, and that's basically it.
Oh.
Make sure he's dead.
Hi, Mog.
That's all Mass Effect is. We get into so
Mass
little
Effect is like,
combat. It's
Mass Effect is like 3/4 conversation, and
it's Star Trek.
Half combat.
More than we want to believe that this is anything else. This is just Star Trek, still under capitalism, though.
He's dead.
Yeah. I'd say the first Mass Effect, at least, is way more talking than anything else. There's a decent amount of combat still, obviously.
Well, we're not even really going boldly where no one's gone before, so we don't do that ever.
That's not Garrus.
That wasn't Garrus. That was the bad guy. He's spilling with energy. He's going Super Saiyan.
He just drank a Red Bull.
He just had a Snickers.
That's what happens to you when you drink a Red Bull.
He just...
It doesn't give you wings. It makes your arms long and turns you into like a robot.
It's okay. She's just on E.
The thing I think that's wild about this is, like, if you look at him after this, like, sequence, he's just cybernetic implants and bones.
That was my last grenade. Oh, I did enough damage to get a cutscene, though.
Oh, this fight actually.
Oh no, the USS Ishimura.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
What's wild to me is, like, seeing how tough it is to destroy one Reaper.
Yeah, how do we do this countless times?
And then by the time you get to Mass Effect 3, it's like, oh yeah, I've killed like 4 Reapers now.
And 1 human Reaper?
How?
Well, we developed the technology for it.
We have the technology. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Actually, I would say we have the technology for it. No, we still don't have anti-Reaper technology specifically outside of like Shepard's purposes for it, because the Council still doesn't think the Reapers are coming.
Yeah. Until
Mass Effect 3!
Literally Mass Effect 3, it's like, oh hey guys, the Reapers are here. And I'm pretty sure, like, the Council is like, what? The Reapers are here?
I can't believe it.
You were lying.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, the Council sucks. No matter what, the Council sucks.
I don't know why I kept them alive.
Because it's better than the alternative. The alternative being an all-human council.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh!
Did you really just beat him on your first try?
Yeah, not even that. I didn't even get close to dead.
It took me like 6 tries the other day. Granted, my armor was crap and I kept dying. I didn't do what you did when I was on the Citadel, when you get trapped there and go buy all the stuff.
Yeah.
I just kind of was like, I'm just going to move on to the end. And then it took me a lot of attempts.
And now we get to sit back and watch the end cutscenes. I think.
Yep. Yeah, game's over. Let's get the final cutscene. There's a little bit of some like conversations, I think, that happen. Pretty much done now. And then next week we will start Mass Effect 2.
Yeah!
My favorite Mass Effect.
Bye, Sovereign. Then we get to meet Harbinger next? Right?
Yes and no.
Or is it Revenant or something?
No. So the next that you meet is Harbinger.
Okay.
I thought you said beat. Like with a B.
No, meet.
Yeah.
MEAT.
But yes, that's the next one that you encounter is Harbinger in Mass Effect 2. Which means I've got about a week to
beat Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. Maybe not beat, because I don't think I could beat it in a week. Especially with playing Abiotic Vector on Thursday.
And being around for Wednesday's secret stream.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'm so excited. You have no idea.
It's over. You're safe now.
Yeah, I imagine so. Like Kendra just a little bit ago was like, you recently started playing that particular game again because they brought it up.
I didn't do much of the DLC, so I did a little bit more of the DLC.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, honestly, the environment I was in.
Yeah, it's a very good looking game at the least, I will say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never actually played that game before. I've considered it, but just never bit the bullet. Bought the game.
I mean, I'd say this is up to 6 players. Oh! The poppin'! Oh my god!
I'll see it in a second. Hold on.
Ambassador.
Oh,
Captain,
that pop in.
Commander Shepard.
Jesus Christ.
We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that
we gathered here
the
today.
Council,
Blah 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 blah.
In holy matrimony.
Sacrifice. And
share your grief over the tragic loss
Anyway,
of so
I was
many
gonna
noble
say,
men.
I don't know how much it is right
The
now.
council also
It's
owes
probably
you
not a
great
cheap
personal
game
debt,
right
Commander. One we can never repay.
Well, I think Winter Sale is still going on right now. Let me take a look here.
So I would say the co-op mod's for 6 people, but I think it might just want to be me and Kendra.
Everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant
Although-
soldiers who
It
gave
is
their lives
not
to
on
save
sale.
ours,
Aw.
we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready
it
to
is
stand as a
full
defender and protector
price.
of the galaxy.
Why is it
Proved you are worthy to join
still
our
that
ranks and serve
price?
beside us on the
90 Canadian dollars?
On behalf of humanity and the Alliance,
No, base game is 60 USD.
Yep.
So I guess it'll be like
humbly accept.
We will need
70
a list of potential
Canadian.
candidates to fill
Oh, hi,
humanity's
honey.
seat on the council.
ish.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your
Oh,
Why did my sound effects not
Raiders,
work?
welcome Raiders.
None of my sound effects worked?
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, that's very strange. Okay. Well. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. My name is Richard Sandwichard. If you've never been here before, that's okay.
My wife's a sandwich at Burger King.
That was loud, but that's okay.
Hey, Richard.
You know the everything bagel? Imagine if there was nothing. Oh. Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Nancy Reagan used to be the throat goat of the White House. I want to suck your penis. How about 2 lightsabers? We needed more Vor on the channel. I've got Sean on me. Well, there goes Sean. I blew myself for Sonic the Hedgehog. Pick me for the ultimate sandwich experience. Oh yeah! Rip it and rip it, bud.
It's free real estate.
Welcome. My name is Richard Sandwichard of the Sandwichard Experience. I'm glad that you came by, honey. Thank you. You should be meeting other people that are not me. But welcome. I will gladly take your friends and talk about the end of Mass Effect with them at some point. Because this is the end of Mass Effect that we've currently got going on in the background.
The first one.
Let's see. Do we have a clip yet? I don't even know if we're just gonna play.
Don't think anyone has clipped.
Nobody's clipped anything for Kendra.
Is it? Can you clip somebody who doesn't have?
I don't know. Go follow my wife. Do it.
Also,
I'll bully you.
Shouted them out.
Yeah, of course. Naturally. Honey, you wanted to collaborate with these chats. You gave me a raid and you wanted to collaborate and I hit yes and I don't know what happened. So
That's weird.
yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, I'll leave. I'm done with this collaboration. I said yes because I've never done it before. I was like, ooh, what's this feature? It'll be safe if my wife does it. I'll be able to take care of it because my wife will be able to do it with me. I love Kendra. So, I've never used it before. Who's gonna get this? Anderson's gonna get this. I will accept my wife's spam.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
More like Crapton Anderson.
You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the
Hey,
talking.
Keith David really put his whole
Only with you.
Yes, he did.
You sure about this, Commander?
into this. He really put his whole into this role.
The Arbiter arbitrated very well.
Oh yeah, Keith David was the Arbiter too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
In Halo games.
And he was Keith David in Saints Row.
Yes, Saints Row 3.
He played Keith David.
Love that.
Hi, honey. I'm actually about to fully beat Mass Effect 1, and we'll be on for Mass Effect 2 next week. I'm not picking you.
I'd rather have the captain on the council than any politician I know.
Fuck you.
It was like, this is 9 parts for Mass Effect?
Yeah. Yes.
As humanity's representative,
it's pretty fast.
I'll do everything in my power to help the council rebuild.
I gotta play video games. I get Andromeda to get through.
However, keep in mind that also means it's been 9 weeks.
I know.
Of this,
that is approximately 2 months of Mass Effect Monday so far.
That's kind of wild to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you for being
like it's been like
here
3 weeks.
Thank you for being here for many of these Mass Effect Mondays. Actually, you've been here for all of them. So,
of course, what I'm here for is to be your guide through the cosmos.
I'll try to do some
Shepard's special eyes.
I'll try to do some more side quests in the next game.
So you're 100%ing Mass Effect 2.
Oh. What?
Well,
excuse me? I've never done that.
I say 100%ing. I say 100%ing. You're doing 100% of a single run through. If you were actually 100%ing it, you would play through it like 4 times. We're not doing that.
No. How do you 100% a playthrough?
All of the side quests.
How do you do that before you do the final, or do you not give a shit about the final?
Because there's not actually a time limit.
There is one.
Well, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. The only thing that has an actual time limit is the halfway point of the game.
Because it's you have a couple missions until so there comes to a point where it's like, all right, the suicide mission's gonna happen. You have like X amount of missions until you get the bad ending, which is the only person you save is Dr. Chakwas.
Right.
So technically, there is no time limit on what we need to do. But that is the worst good ending.
But that's the halfway point is what determines that, not the actual ending.
So how do we get there? Or how do we not get there?
Give me a second here.
And how much do we have to do before that point? Because I know we have to do loyalty missions after that point too. Some of them don't unlock until after that.
Okay. So there is a specific there is an infinite period of time basically for you to do side quests.
Okay.
At the approximate halfway point of the game. So
before you take on a certain quest.
Right. So there's the collector ship, and then there's the derelict reaper.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the you go to the collector ship and do the collector ship mission, and then it's gonna be like, hey, you can go to the derelict reaper now. That's when you do all of your side quests.
Okay.
Maybe not all of them, but
you do as many as you'd like.
Yeah.
That's when you can start affecting mass.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a guide? You know what you know what I'm gonna do on this?
Yes.
Okay.
I know what you need to do.
Okay.
I don't even really need the guide. I've played this game so many times. It's been a while, but once we get into it, I will know what
is Mass Effect 2 your most played Mass Effect game?
Yes.
Okay. I've only been through each of these once.
Shepard's right.
So, I mean, I'll get more into it once we get to Mass Effect 2, so next week I'll have plenty of time to gather my thoughts and potentially write them down. I have a lot to say about Mass Effect 2 when we get there, so...
Loading. Wow, it's John Shepard.
I thought we needed pastrami.
It's pastrami Shepard. Look at that milquetoast Shepard.
Based off of a Danish male model.
Does the model get better?
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Casey Hudson! Hold on. Is Casey Hudson still okay? Or did Casey Hudson do something?
Casey Hudson is the only thing Casey Hudson has done is Mass Effect. So sorry, let me pull it up here. Anthem. Casey Hudson was the general manager during the production of Anthem. But that was the most recent thing that he worked on, was Anthem. Well, other than the Legendary Edition, which is what you're playing now. But and then he's working on the new Star Wars game as well.
The
Fate of the Old Republic.
Right. That's right. That did get announced.
Yup. I'm hoping it plays like a CRPG.
Can you imagine a Star Wars game that plays like Baldur's Gate 3?
I would never play anything else.
I would scream.
You wouldn't hear me talking about any other game ever for the rest of the time. Unless they announce a sequel.
Like if it was KOTOR but isometric. I feel like a lot of problems of KOTOR would be solved if it was isometric.
Oh, 1000%. Or what they're potentially doing with the remake for KOTOR, which is like an action style game, which I'm okay with as well.
That's fine. Hit a button, do a combo.
Yeah, that type of thing. It's probably going to be a little bit more similar in combat to something
Dragon
like,
Age Inquisition with real-time pause.
The Veilguard. Well, the Veilguard, probably.
Okay. That's real-time with pause.
The Veilguard is more like an action combat, like a hack and slash style
I mean, the
game.
other games are like real-time with pause.
Yeah.
Like KOTOR was.
Which is what KOTOR was, but like in 3-second turns, quote unquote turns.
Yeah.
Malcolm Tough. That's a name for sure.
So after Mass Effect, what are you doing?
Going to bed.
No, after I finish Mass Effect, what do you think we're gonna play after this?
I mean, I know what I would like for you to play.
What would you like for me to play?
Dragon Age, but
I want to go in the other direction.
Valid.
Other Seth Green.
Other direction?
Jennifer Hale! What?
What do you mean other direction?
Nothing. We were just talking about it.
KOTOR.
I'd love to go through KOTOR after Mass Effect.
KOTOR Mondays? The only problem with that is those games are...
Yeah? Unfinished. Unfinished.
Yeah, that's to say the least.
There's a point, like, halfway through KOTOR 2 where Bao-Dur just disappears.
Yeah, it's not great.
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
So that means we're not using Bao-Dur.
Well, those games are just like, okay, so that's the thing, right?
The writing's great, though.
The first KOTOR was like top of the line, right? It was one of the best RPGs ever made.
Right.
And then they were like, all right, we need a sequel. Let's give it to the master of sequels, Obsidian.
They are the master of sequels.
Let's give them less time than they were given for
New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas.
In 13 months, I believe.
I believe it's 13 months, yeah.
And made a half-broken mess that is one of the best Star Wars stories in existence.
Yeah, it's one of the best games. So, development began October 2003.
Richard.
The game was released December 6, 2004. 13 months.
That's ridiculous. And again, they wrote one of the best stories.
It has its problems.
Yes, it does.
In particular, I'm not a fan of Kreia.
I really like her.
So...
I really like her whole shtick. She yells at you no matter what you do.
Okay. And that's the problem I have with
That's what I like about it.
It doesn't matter what you choose. She's just there to tell you that nothing you choose makes a difference. And that's not how I like my mentor characters, which is what she is.
She is
but, I mean,
a
obviously...
subversion of the mentor character, of course, because of her role by the end of the game.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I don't know.
But the fact that she tells you that you're wrong no matter what you do is because most of those answers you give play too close to either side of the Force. And you can't really give answers that are not that for the beginning of the game.
The main issue I have with her, right, with Kreia, is the fact that she was very, very clearly, very overtly written to be no, you don't get the point. Both sides are wrong. She was originally, it's very clear she was originally written as that, right? As the both sides are wrong.
The Force is dumb. What are you doing? There's no need for this light side, dark side bullshit. Both sides are wrong.
But then due to the limitations of what they were given and the fact that they didn't think anybody would get it, they ended up making her be the villain at the end, where she's actually just a Sith anyways. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Because
that's my main problem.
Her power is based off of your power. And she needed you to be able to get to that point in order to take your power. Your power and her power are intrinsically linked. You're basically connected by a black hole, like a wormhole, that both of you share the same power. She doesn't tell you that the whole game, but she needs to get you strong so that she can absorb you for her own uses. I think she's great.
I think if they hadn't chickened out with her like intended story and actually made her be
this could be my interpretation.
Middle of the road. Let me ignore both sides. But they didn't commit to the bit. I don't know. It has also been a very long time since I've played KOTOR 2, so...
Yeah, no, we'll be able to go over this and see if I'm even correct or if I am remembering this more fondly than it comes out to be. But, like, honestly, I do kind of... It's silent completely, though.
The best part that I'm
I
looking
want to play
forward to
KOTOR.
is HK-47.
Oh, I was gonna say Pazak.
God no, not those.
Are you ready for
god-awful.
Pazak? Because we're gonna play
No.
Pazak.
Do we really need more gambling in your stream?
Yes, we have to gamble in every game that has gambling. It's a feature. We need to show it off.
I know.
We need to win.
I know. I'm just messing around.
There's a side quest that you have to play on the first planet that has to do with Pazak, I think, or something. I see. I don't remember all the quests, but like there I believe is a Pazak side quest in the first planet. So we're gonna have to play a ton of Pazak. That is, if you decide you want to be here for the KOTOR that I'm eventually going to do in Check's Watch, 4 to 6 months.
We'll see when we get there. Because I will say, Mass Effect 2 and 3 are significantly longer than this game.
I might not even want to do KOTOR at that point.
So we'll see what happens. That's quite a ways down the road. Who knows? Maybe we'll be halfway done with Abiotic Factor by then. I'm only kind of joking.
I don't know. I mean, I did see actually I went on the wiki to learn about what an item was that I had and found that it did this and this and made this in the future, and I went, wait, what's that? And then I clicked a thing and then it showed me like all of the worlds, and I was like, I need to get away from this page right now immediately. And we saw that first portal we go into, and then
Far Garden, yeah.
And then you see that the second one, which was Tall Hill?
Silent Hill, yeah. Flat Hill.
And there's like 10 or 12 more.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we are nowhere near the end of this. This is going to be a full Half-Life game. And
maybe bigger.
Like, I am ready to go and run through Black Mesa with friends. Like, I could do it every day, but I'm also playing different stuff.
The funniest thing, right? We've played for what, like 6 hours? Not even. It's like 4 or 5.
Wait, did it not save my
Maybe
game?
6 hours. No, it did. You're just able to go back in and like you played through the game, you got your endings and stuff, and then you are able to just go back in and do the final fight if you want to. Like when you import your save, it tracks all of your settings and stuff, like your choices.
I want to check this.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're like 6 hours in, something like that, to Abiotic Factor. We're getting relatively close to where I stopped playing.
Okay.
The last time I played this game, in which I was around the time I said, "Hey, Richard, we should play this game on Thursdays." Because I didn't want to get too spoiled for most of it, and I knew it was a game that would kind of speak to you.
Has been a game that has
hoped it would be anyway.
And see if I can save.
It's late. I need to go to bed.
I'm just making sure that this save is working.
Yeah, you're fine. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed here.
I am deafened.
Oh, right, my bad.
Say it by a sudden one time. Oh, need a silent room. Oh.
Very sorry.
Taken out.
I am also laughing.
Is my body like Jesus? I got a body like Jesus. Makes people get on their knees.
Okay.
Import. Hold on. See this?
You're gonna do like your save edit and stuff, right?
Commander Shepard. Fine. Commander Shepard. Yeah, this sounds right. I'm not gonna know it's right until I see it.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
So you already did like the save edit or whatever to get this to work properly?
Maybe.
The way you're wanting it to?
It's not enough.
It takes 2 seconds.
We're at war.
Oh, okay.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Damn, look at that.
But they're sending him to fight Geth.
I did not realize just how much ass they gave Miranda. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. She's wearing like the Zero suit.
Oh my
like,
god.
Evangelion Zero suit up in here.
Even after everything humanity has accomplished.
It can't be comfortable.
They'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody
She wears it all the time, so I assume it's
butt cheek cupped and encased.
It was 2012. No.
She's got to get baby powder.
10. No, see the thing is the the suit generates Mass Effect fields.
Mass Effect fields? Is this where you're going?
No. 2010, I was right. So it like makes it so there's no chafing or whatever. I don't know.
Mass Effect 2 was in 2010?
Yeah.
When was Mass Effect 3?
12.
And then the Legendary Edition came out that December or whatever. Or November.
Yeah. So Mass Effect 3 was 2012. Legendary Edition. Or are you talking about
the trilogy?
Trilogy edition. Yeah, that was the following November. And then the Legendary Edition was 2021.
3 ships went missing here in the past month.
Don't pay attention to this. I'm scrolling. Look how good these cutscenes got. These models look so
big
good.
Improvement.
I'm spoiling myself for next week a little, but holy shit!
Especially
back to back.
Given how it looks like the game actually used the proper resolution settings for your computer, yeah, that's fantastic. When it did that to me, for some reason, it was like, we're going to display this at like a quarter of the correct resolution. Not a quarter, but
is that the Howie?
What do you mean the Howie?
It's a scream.
Oh, like the Wilhelm?
Yeah, the Howie is a different type of scream.
Gotcha.
That's not right.
It's Caden, right? What's wrong with Caden?
That's not right. So I gotta go figure that out. Oh well. Thank you, Drink, for being on the stream with me today.
Yeah, of course.
God damn it. I gotta go figure this out. I don't know how saves are done or are properly imported or whatever. But hope get this done properly, because I thought I did this for this save file. But I'll figure it out by next week.
Okay. Have fun figuring that out.
I will have fun. We'll see you later. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
And so he's playing Mass Effect 2. He's doing romances in Mass Effect 2. It's Grunt. Down for that. Say hi.
Grunt.
Let's go say hi. Thank you for hold on. Let me pause the music. Thank you for being here on the Sandwichard experience. All of you wonderful and beautiful people. My name is Richard Sandwichard, and I hope you've been sandwiched. Please collect your belongings. Keep your arms, feet, hands, heads, tentacles, and other limbs. I don't know. Other limbs inside the vehicle as it departs the station. Please remember to follow the Sandwichard Experience YouTube page and whatever else you would like to do. Hold on. Okay, my Twitter's not on there. If it's on. Not, which is great. Go follow my YouTube page. It's got like 3,000 hours of content on there. Drink, do you have any advice before we get out of here? Please drop some hot knowledge.
Be kind to each other.
That's a good one.
Pay your credit card bill when they call you.
That's also a good one. Mine is stay healthy, be well, kill Yoda, make sure that motherfucker dies, and that little green frog will not be able to escape my wrath, much like Easy Pete. See you on tomorrow for Castlevania. Oh God, it's Lords of Shadow.